Welcome into the Dice Dragons Guild. In this hall, we unite under one banner. Live by the die.
Die by the die.
It's acceptable.
Nope.
I was gonna say that was a low,
That was
low
pretty good.
energy.
Whenever
take
there's
it.
low energy, there's
I know.
low rolls.
This guy needs some. We need to get you some caffeine.
Anyone beat a 13?
17.
Oh,
17.
okay, that's good. Okay, 17s. What rollies? Let's see.
12.
19.
All right.
Wait, I don't want to win this. It means I have to go first.
You get the first
You
roll.
won last time too.
Yeah,
Such a winner.
this is rare. I don't win anything.
What a winner. Thank you for tuning in to session 31. I meant to say something special about the last session because it was session 30, but we also were trying to get back into the game after 6 weeks, so
My sessions are misnumbered.
31. Yeah. Well, I
Much
don't
like
count
the rest
like
of your notes.
I was trying to.
Mother is angry.
I was trying to
Blue boy.
be like, well, I take good notes there. And it's like, oh, I'm off by one.
I didn't count Faye, and I didn't.
No, I didn't count.
And I
That's
didn't
got
count
something
the
to do.
hunt either. So.
Oh, I think I might have.
Yeah, those were kind of extra side
I
things.
think I counted that one.
So, just a reminder for those of you who are watching us on Twitch, you can use your channel points to give our lovely players or myself extra stuff like rerolls and, I don't know, advantage or something. You can check it out and see. You should also check out our Patreon where we have thank you gifts for our lovely patrons and early access to VODs and podcasts. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel where we are at 279 subscribers. We're like on the cusp of an even number, and it hurts everyone's heart to see that. And we're trying to get to 500. So your support gets us even further along.
Tell your friends and your mama.
You'll also see below me that we are going to be at Captain Con in February 2024. It is the 25th Captain Con, so very exciting. We're going to be doing a panel, and I'll be running a game. So you can check out the, I think it's tabletop.events. Nope, tabletop.events, and look for Captain Con. My Weeby Goblins should be accepted very soon, and there's only 4 slots. So if you're New England based, I will be happy to play a game with you.
Tell them where it is.
It is in Warwick, Rhode Island. You should go to captaincon.com. I think it is. I'm doing a horrible job, Paul. I apologize.
We're prepared for this breed.
Yes. We'll get better. We got months ahead of time. So, with no further announcements, let us begin. Now it's going to be you.
I do know.
I don't know.
I'm up.
Okay, one last time. Are you ready?
Yes.
She's always so patient, Opharilla. That's one of the many reasons why you love her, in fact. Her patience is true and kind, not deceitful, not waiting for the gotcha moment when you've messed up, not watching for weakness, just kind. But tonight, even her patience is waning as you are both sat in the comfort of your secret hiding grove, trying repeatedly to complete the summoning spell that Opharilla has been attempting to teach you for a couple of weeks now. Being only able to meet each other under the cover of darkness on predetermined nights has not made this an easy feat. And the increasing tension makes matters worse. The ritual required that you gather up about 10 gold worth of charcoal, incense, and various herbs. No small feat. Opharilla had taken up the charge on that front in addition to reciting the incantation from her slowly expanding book of spells with you over and over until you had memorized it entirely. This was your second batch of materials. And while 80% of the gold used to purchase it had been donated by your companion, You had managed to do some light thievery to help out. That said, if tonight fails, it would be at least another month, if not more, before you would get a chance to try again. Let's start with some deep breathing. You're gonna get this. It's gonna be all right.
Okay.
And if you don't get it this time, we just try again.
I'm gonna get it this time.
I know.
I have
But
to
if you
get it
don't,
this time.
we'll just try again.
I have to get it this time.
The small brazier, lugged over the hills by Opharilla herself, adorned with delicate runes, cast a warm, inviting glow against the inky backdrop of the grove. You take a deep breath, and whispered words, more felt than heard, intertwine with the night's chorus of crickets and distant owl hoots.
Right? I don't know why you look at me for that.
That was waiting.
We know why.
Owl man now? You play one owl character. One
You'll
owl.
never live it to be anything else but Owlman.
Your rooftop rendezvous.
Oh, I forgot about that. I guess it is kind of an owl.
You feel Opharilla's fingers delicately find their place between your own as she holds your hand and begins to guide in the somatic aspect of the spell. And through that, you begin to feel your heart beats sink in rhythm, and she smiles at you, whispering the incantation along with you, guiding you. You feel something close to excitement. It's the best word you can use to describe it, as you realize that something about this time feels different. Together you watch a ghostly, smoky essence begin to rise from the brazier, serpentine and ethereal. This ethereal smoke weaves, coils, and spirals, a dark wisp taking form in the cool night air. You have to remember to breathe, to not break the spell. A lithe silhouette emerges with an almost supernatural grace, the smoke condensing into silky midnight fur and gleaming eyes. A black cat steps forth with a quiet, mystical grace, acknowledging their newly forged connection with a purring contentment. You did it.
Oh my god, I did it.
You did it.
God, he's so cute.
He is.
What should I name him?
Jet.
I think we're close.
Midnight.
Do you like midnight? Kethra will say to the cat, do you like midnight? I don't think midnight's it. How about Onyx? And we call him Nyx. What do you think?
I love it.
What do you think? And you hear a little, well, I guess he likes it. Can't believe we did it.
You did it.
I couldn't have done it without you. You did most of the work to make this happen, and I couldn't be more appreciative for all your help.
Of course.
Oh, Frilly, you're the best thing that ever happened to me.
I can honestly say the same.
Wow. I still can't believe we did it.
And now, he can be with you when I'm not.
I love that. I'll never have to be alone again. I just gotta hide him from my family, though.
Yeah. Shouldn't be too hard.
Let's hope he's really good at just finding a place to sleep and just not getting found.
I mean, he's a cat, so I know you, well, I don't know. Are you allowed to have cats?
No.
Well.
Couldn't find my adopted familiar shirt this week.
Demon cat works. She reaches over and just hugs you close, gives you a kiss on the forehead.
And Kethra will hug her back and grab each side of her face and just kiss her and say, I could not love you more.
I love you too.
I love you.
Onyx, you will be her protector when I cannot be. You hear the voice of Theratrix. So Nyx is many things. He's sitting next to you on the rock overlooking the green tides as you recount this story. Hidden from prying eyes on the southwestern side of the village of Beechmere. He is a traveling companion and a friend, but he's also a living bond between you and your partner.
You're right, Theratrix.
You could not have brought him here alone.
I couldn't, and I'll do anything for him. He's my connection to Opherla and the love of my life.
Is she okay?
I want to say part of me knows that she's probably not. She's probably dead. But there's also a part of me where I can't admit that. I can't live in a world where she doesn't exist.
Well, until you know for sure.
I have him. And Theratrix, can you keep this between us?
Yes?
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. So did Eldon send you over here to check on me?
Yes.
He did. Well, if you want to head back, you can tell him I'm fine. Or you can hang out. It's up to you.
I think I will sit here for a minute.
I'd enjoy that.
He just curls up next to Onyx, the cat, and looks out over the ocean as it is 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Glee 19, Friday, near the hamlet of Beechmere. And you can just barely hear the beginnings of celebration starting off to your west.
I'm not gonna lie, 31 sessions in and I never put one and one together. That makes it short for Onyx.
She said it
She
in the
said
beginning.
I did not
The very
remember
beginning of
that
the
at
campaign.
all.
I love Cuba.
This entire time I'm thinking it's named after Stevie Nicks.
You actually said that the first time when I said that.
the first time. And that's when she told you it was Onyx.
I'm only creative once, and then the rest of the time it's just repeating of my original creativity.
Just that same
Yep.
repetition?
Yeah.
No.
It is. I have one record on repeat.
It's like I think it's the Brady Bunch movie where Peter Brady just keeps like bringing out designs, but it's the exact same thing. It's the Brady house with like a different like sign on it.
She
Like
doesn't even listen to me anymore.
Nope.
She
I've
completely
heard
just
it
lets
like
me talk.
15 to 20 times, so at a certain point I'm just like,
And I'm laughing like it's the first time every time.
Izzy's like, I need a chatbot just to keep me going.
You're the one worried that one day you're the one that is going to have dementia.
Runs in my
I'm pretty
family.
sure I'm the one that has like memory problems.
So I almost forgot to do this, so I'm going to interrupt to present some, and I'm pretty sure I did not show this to you guys, so maybe I'm also suffering from whatever he's got. But
We're both going to forget each other.
as
together.
a thank you from the compound, I had some things made. So here is Glabrielle.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute.
She's so cool.
She is so
And
cute.
here is a
She's like,
Tyrannosaurus Rex that has this beautiful also
He's covered in S&M gear.
is a thank you
Tyrannosaurus 6.
T-Rex Gimp.
dice tray for
So
Julie and Patrick, which has already been
So badass.
been utilized, and then I have something waiting also at the compound that I have not
Freaking love
received
it.
for
Not
Ayla.
family friendly, sorry.
but
Hope it's not.
You're like, this is
what
my
I
new
was
favorite
about to
thing
say.
ever.
no, it's not.
Bye.
I don't know if that'll actually.
It will. Yes, it's right there. Yeah, I'm gonna take some pictures for the
Oh my God, she is so
for the
cute.
folks on Discord and
Right.
Patreon
She's
as well.
so cute.
But yes, so these were just thank yous for helping with our stand up to
I know, I
cancer.
have to play her again. Love her.
She got like little pigtails.
Oh, that's awesome. That's great.
And she looks, her pose is very, like, heroic, like she would want it to be.
A total
Very,
badass.
very-
Absolutely.
Very paladin-y.
Yeah.
So
That is
those
so
are yours.
cute.
Dude, in front of you. It's
I'm
your-
gonna.
Look at, put it right here
It's
and
gonna go.
bask upon the greatness for the whole session.
It's gonna eat my dice. S&M Rex.
So while the rest of you, while Kethra hangs out with the two familiars of sorts, the rest of you are within the village of Beachmere, and the festivities are beginning. Koudzi has been handing you drinks, and you can hear the music is beginning. We're gonna have some different type of music too here than what you're used to. And there are all kinds of stuff that you can begin to do as you're looking around. Koudzi and Baemel, her Drake, are they start to like kind of dance as the music is beginning, and people are starting to set up their wares in the market. She goes and hands you all your drinks, and like, well, this is Friday. As the suns start to go down, it's going to get even more wild, but I will let you know that I did sign you up for the regatta race.
You did what now?
The regatta race. Yeah, so that happens every Friday. We all practice, and I think you're going to do just great. You'll be totally fine your first time.
We did not practice.
Nope, but you're
My
adventurers.
head still hurts from the night before. I am technically poisoned.
I didn't know what to really call you, so I called you the Deep Blue Dynamos, and you will be racing against the Swift Surfers, the Buoy Bypassers, and the Wave Riders. You're welcome.
What exactly is a regatta race?
Well, funny you should ask. It is, you get in a boat, you're gonna like push the boat, and there's gonna be other teams, and then you're gonna push it out in the ocean, and you can see them setting it up out there, and she points out to the ocean where you can see that there's these like buoys being set up. And so you just kind of like go out straight, and then you gotta kind of weave in between those buoys they're putting out there, and then there's that red buoy all the way out. It's like 100 or so feet. Really difficult to tell, though, because distance on the ocean is just, unless you're trained in it, I'm sure. I know I can't ever tell. Like, I'm looking out, and like, that person's 10 feet away, 100 feet away, I have no idea.
What is the prize?
The prize is that you get like a gold little medallion, and your name gets etched up on the red buoy out there.
Okay.
Your name being, of course, the Deep Blue Dynamos.
Well, is it too late to change? We actually do go by the woven fates now.
Too late.
Very well.
No one will ever know. I'm just kidding. You can tell them if you want to. I just, came up with that name because I didn't know you had one already.
Which one of none of us are blue?
Well,
The ocean. Ayla. The ocean is blue.
deep blue.
But
You need another drink to, stave off the hangover?
I will not stop drinking today.
Okay. Good woman. All right. Yeah. We also have over there, and she points to like closer to the water. You can see some people setting up. They're tying off of this rope, and she's like, "There's the tug of war pit right there. If I think also if you win the tug of war, then you get like a trinket that does something cool, like lets you breathe underwater for a little bit or something." Basic stuff. It helps us go diving. I don't know what use it would be to you, but we go fishing with it.
I'll leave that up to not me.
Is it a team
Yeah.
game?
Yeah.
Oh,
These are all,
everything is a group activity.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's a group. And then I can't wait to see your dance moves. Those are going to be the best.
All of us.
Yeah. When Kethra gets back, yeah, I assume all of you will be dancing.
I have disadvantage on all my rolls.
It's going to be great. And then, of course, you got to, dress up. I mean, typically we do the dress up after or
Dress up as
before.
what?
You can dress up like mermaids or any other kind of like sea, starfish if you want. Just all kinds of glitter and feathers, and you can dress as some of the tropical birds we've got, or butterfly.
Okay, I'm enjoying this Friday idea.
I mean, we do it every week. This is every week here. This is how we end and go into the 10th day of the week, and we all relax tomorrow. You all are incredibly excited, and I can tell we are going to have a great time. You can also go check out the storytelling if you want, but
What's the storytelling?
well, usually, folks just kind of stand up and tell a story, and depending on how much everybody likes it, they clap, and I don't know. You don't really get anything for that except a good feeling in your chest,
Sounds interesting.
It can be real or not. Melchior's got some good ones.
Do you have any recommendations to what we should do first?
Well,
It's a party. You do not need recommendations. You just grab a drink and you go and you have a good time.
yeah. And then you and I should chat. Maybe after you've had a couple drinks. You're gonna need a couple drinks for this. That's my recommendation.
Oh boy.
Some spicy juice. Is that what you've been calling it?
Yeah.
Snazzy juice. And then at the end of the day, or at once the suns have gone down, we finish it all up with the lanterns and releasing those. And you all have come at a great time since you came here last. Lumina has started, and you would know, Ayla, that Lumina is the peak of the bioluminescent plankton season. And it lasts from about the middle of Glee to the end of Fortune, which is the next month. And it's really like on the south side of the island, all these plankton come, and the ocean is like lights up with this bioluminescent kind of teal, green, blue color.
Of course, how could I? I have lost track of time. I did not realize it was that time already. These weeks feel like months.
Yeah. All right. Well, you want to get started? First, we usually start eating. And I'll show you. She leads you over to near the square, and you can see that there are a bunch of vendors, or not necessarily vendors, these would be chefs, who have set up multiple pots with like hot oil that's sizzling within, and they just keep adding spices and everything to it. It ends up creating, like, they add all these spices and oils, and it has this beautiful smell that comes out from each of the pots. They're all a little bit different. And then they kind of throw flying fish in there or some other kind of fish. And what emerges is a mouth-watering, and just kind of like melts in your mouth type of different fish and shrimp and all kinds of stuff from the sea.
That's not here right now, okay?
That doesn't exist. But it's all like crispy on the outside and then like melt in your mouth on the inside. And Kethra, I assume, would return at some point whenever you're ready.
She'll come back at some point.
When Nick smells the fish.
Yeah.
Bread.
I smell bread.
You turn and look, and Kethra, Theratrix, and Nyx are all have come back. Codsy shows you there's a glimmering sea star soup that has this clear broth with all these sea stars inside of it, and it has like little flakes of sea salt, and it tastes like the ocean breeze with a hint of citrus.
The ocean tastes like
Tastes
the
like the
ocean
ocean
breeze.
Yes.
That's some pretty awful ocean breeze. I don't know.
High tide ocean breeze or low tide ocean breeze?
There's a pearly clam chowder. It has these big clams in it, and diced potatoes, and all these herbs. Just some like really good foods that she puts in like little cup-like shells so that you can have bits of it and taste everything. Really good foods. And as she is handing you drinks. Is everybody drinking?
I have a drink in one hand, clam chowder in one hand, and a fish stick skewer in my tail.
Okay.
Kai's gonna abstain from drinking just because he's in an unfamiliar place.
Okay.
Doesn't want any mishaps.
All right, everybody else, I'm going to have you make rolls. If you're drinking, you're going to make some rolls. I just need to pull up my drinking rules.
Kevin's not going to be drinking.
Oh, I'm just.
So Eldon would be drinking very slowly.
This is a setup for being useless in the next like 2 sessions for me.
Oh, believe me, I know what the exhaustion and stuff does. Last session, I just got rid of my levels of exhaustion, so.
So you can make a, if you're drinking, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw. And it's a pretty easy DC at the moment. Oh. Oop.
Ooh. 18 and a 19. -1.
Okay.
+1, -1. 18.
21.
All right. You're sober. You both are sober, but I'm going to assume
Total of 5.
Eldon's feeling tipsy. You actually gain advantage on charisma-based checks and saving throws. This is going to be important, so you should write that down.
Okay.
Are these the rules of the
No.
pirate one that I did? Because those drinking rolls are really fun. Like the
Finish
drunker
one.
you got, the more like abilities you got to do things.
Yes. So right now you're just tipsy, so you just are feeling good. You get the you're right on the cusp of being buzzed.
On, you said charisma?
Advantage on charisma-based checks and saving throws. So as you drink, you see Codsy looks over, and she can, the little flush cheeks, and she's like, yeah. You all don't understand, when you're a keeper, you can't partake in stuff like this. This is a big step for him.
I'm so excited we get to witness it.
It sounds hellish.
Yeah, that's a word. That's a word. I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but ish. You added ish at the end, so
able
that
to enjoy the simple things in life. I do not.
Yeah, I mean, it's not for everybody, but to not even know if it's for you or not,
When you
that's
know
what-
nothing else,
Yeah,
doesn't seem so bad.
but it seems like you've been getting to know.
Well, I guess get to know some things tonight, huh?
We'll see.
That sounds innuendo-y.
Ish.
Ish. All right. No judgment.
There's none of that in the Keepers either.
No.
None
That-
of what?
When you're initiate, everybody's considered your brother or sister.
I mean, I grew up that way as well.
It's a different
I don't
meaning.
think you
It-
understand what
it
just
means-
took place.
There's that look on Kai's face, and he realizes what he's saying. Like, really?
So, things like physical things are obviously strictly forbidden.
Kethra would go, even to yourself?
I mean, they can't.
You can't even, like, play with yourself? That sucks. Like, Jesus.
Eldon's like blushing crazy hard.
What games do you
It's-
play with yourself?
Toss it around for a second,
Knucklebone.
Isla. Toss it around for a second. I think you'll figure it out.
You would have thought I
Don't
would
make
have
me
found
say it
another
out
use
loud,
for that
please.
tail at one point.
Mainly knucklebone.
Oh, God.
That's a name for it, I guess.
I am not familiar with that game. Does it involve cards or
That's the
actual
game- that's the
actual
game that she
knuckle
just
bones?
Yeah.
I just played it.
Oh yes!
God.
I have a lot to drink. I didn't play it with you guys. Oh, I did. I lost.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
knuckle bone.
Cozy is laughing. She's just like, Ayla Myrea, I don't know that you and I had ever met in the past, and dancing, you are a great dancer. Is that true?
That is what everyone tells me.
They don't have you talk up there, do they?
I prefer not to.
I can see why.
Is, the writing speeches and performing on that way is not my forte. It's more movement, the melody of the weave. I need another drink.
Yeah. Have another one. Maybe I'll show you how knucklebone later.
Well, we played that last night.
Just gonna look over at all of you.
Catherine's just gonna go. And just try not to laugh. Sorry.
Cozy's gonna look at you and be like, "Ah, I see why now."
Yeah.
All right. So, enjoy. Have another. In fact, this one over here is sorrel rum punch, and it is chef's kiss. Super good.
Take like a little tiny cup of it. Just a little bit.
Take your time. Take your time. I want you nice and loosened up for what we're gonna do later. So.
That's what she
I
said. Sorry, good.
I didn't say it.
We went down this road.
I'm proud of
I'm
myself
sorry.
because I didn't say it. I just kind of looked away. I was like,
All right. Well, you can come check out the wares. I mean, we've got even more types of foods here. This is like an octopus ball right here that's all battered up and fried. It's really good. We had some fish flakes and some
No pig, right?
mayo.
Like, I feel everybody would be turned off to like pork at the current moment.
I mean, they have all kinds of stuff there. Yeah.
It's like they just like one of those silver platters, and you lift it up, and it's like a little piglet, and everybody's like,
Little tentacle.
yeah.
I was gonna say, Eldon would avoid anything that's got like the octopus that has like tentacles and anything with suction cups. Probably,
Okay.
he'd probably stay away
Yeah,
from.
so she's like, here, anyone? Pops it in her mouth. So good. Fresh from the sea.
We're all traumatized for the tentacles at this moment.
Well, why don't you guys go all check out the tug of war? Looks like they're getting set up.
Well, I guess we have to start somewhere.
Come on.
I don't want
Let's
to
go.
twist your arms to have fun. I mean, damn.
Yeah.
I mean, strength is not my thing.
No, you just get out of your own head about it. You just tug on a rope. Pull and tug and pull. Till you
There's so many names.
come out the other side.
So many names for this episode. Eldon's gonna start moseying off to that direction.
Okay.
All right.
Right.
things of food. Just...
All right. You all head over and you see a small group of folks. There's all kinds of kids around the edges and other people who have come to see. And there's a beautiful scene of the ocean. I mean, the suns are beating down. It has turned into a really beautiful day from what it started off as. But they've carved out kind of like a circle and then a line down the middle. And they have this big, thick rope that clearly came from some ship, or I mean it's got the traces of like seaweed on it and everything, but is no longer usable for actual sailing of any kind. And they call you over and are like, hey, come on over. A whole 5? We got 5 on this side.
I'm ready. How about you?
Kethra goes, what are we doing?
We have to pull the rope harder than the other team.
Okay, I missed this whole part. Okay. All right.
It's
You all
just
look-
another game.
Really, really strong. It's gonna be great.
What's the other team look like? Are they just like all Conan the Barbarians?
No, there's all just kind of like average looking folks that they don't look like they're particularly strong, and then there's one who looks like he looks like he's, you know, like Samoan. He's got a little boulder like tattooed on his shoulder, and he's like, come on over.
It's Dwayne.
I'm Dwayne. Come on over, babes. I'm Dwayne. And we're happy to have you be our first competitors. I should say bro, because I feel like the kids, because Malcolm and Ben. Bro, come on over.
Bruh.
You just grab that other end. I see you're a little confused by it. It's totally cool. You just grab that end there. We're going to tug, you're going to tug, and it's a tug of war.
Do you want to be on our team?
No, I don't.
They can take one of ours.
These are my bros. So,
Oh, well then, I guess that's fine then.
but you know, maybe we can swap later. We can like swap off.
Is that something
know
I'm
if-
not understanding as well?
I don't know if we're into that kind of thing.
Oh, you will
Ayla,
be.
it seems like she is. So I'm gonna join that.
It's having deja vu for some reason.
Yeah, weird.
You look at
Another life and dimension. And just...
Dwayne the boulder as he flexes, and you're like, huh. You have little visions of sheets flying in the air, and it's a memory. There's a memory tucked away somewhere.
Past life. Another world.
So you all set up on your side of the line, which I did not prepare a line. So we're gonna make one. Right in the ocean. Okay, so we're gonna have a line right there, and I'm gonna transition the. Oops.
Remember when this was done on the poker table, dry erase markers?
Come really far.
Right.
And there is going to be a shiny die on top of the line, and this is where we start. The line is going to be flat, because that makes more common sense. Okay, so the way that it works is everyone is going to roll an athletics check. Strength. And we're going to see who rolls the highest.
So athletics.
Yep. Strength check.
Damn it.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ew.
Nat 20.
Nat
Oh,
20
plus one.
plus 1, so 21. Okay.
Dirty one.
Oh,
Dirty one.
Oh, damn.
okay.
10.
10,
6.
6,
18.
18, and then I'm
We just
actually.
got hauled over that fucking line.
So it's
I got a nat
actually
20.
yeah. You got a nat 20, and,
Out
it,
of.
and then it is
Can't carry all your Wait, guys.
Turns into this She-Hulk.
Because you have all 5 of you, it's actually a 21 plus 5 because you're all still here. And that beats... I'm just going to roll one more time. That beats their...
That was 3.
Yeah. I was rolling for all of them. That beats their 18 plus 5. So you're all rolling, and then we take the highest one plus the number of folks that are left. So you move. This is going to be your side. We're going to put one of you. We're going to have Ayla, and we're going to use a frog to represent them. So you are here. They are here. Okay, you have moved one over. So you pull and pull it. And you see they're like, everybody gets down low, and you pull it over to your side. I need everybody to roll a Constitution saving throw. It is going to be a DC 10 that you need to beat. You are seeing if you are strong enough to keep going.
Ooh. 13.
5.
5.
8.
8.
21.
21.
35.
30.
35.
Dirty.
Oh, that's much worse.
Worst case scenario, I can just watch.
Okay, you all...
Yeah, can you do wild shape into a
I was
bear?
like, can I, seriously, the worst case scenario, I'm just going to wild shape into a bear at some point.
There's no rules here.
Expected at this point.
So, how many of you dropped off? Sorry, it was... who
I think 3. 21
One.
dropped off.
So the 2 of you are left? Because you got
Just-
I'm left, yeah.
All right, so 2.
I mean, we like
Us
the
too.
rope came out of our hands.
So
is that-
you are like kind of struggling, and you're in a position where you're just kind of trying to hold where you're at, as opposed to even pulling. So I'm gonna have everybody. Actually, it's gonna
like
be
the anime
just.
hitting sound
Yeah,
that
I was
happens
trying to
every
It's
once
all
in a
it's
while.
fireworks and stuff. So the 2 who are left, you for round 2, you get to roll, and those are the only 2 rolls that are being counted.
no.
They
Boy.
all were able to save, so it is.
No.
Nice.
All right, so their highest was an 18 plus 5. What did you
How
get?
did you do that?
I did 17 plus 2, so it's
So
19.
17 plus 2. What did you get?
So they got 18.
Yep, because there's 5
Wow.
of them, and there's only 2
Did you
of
hear
you who are able to do
my
it.
job.
So.
That's my
I have been sitting on my nat 20 from Grem,
Oh, okay.
and I would like to use it right now.
All
I have
right.
one of
You're
those
gonna
too,
one
don't I?
hand
I think so.
pull that whole team.
Gotta
out.
write that
Oh,
down
yeah.
somewhere.
So just so I get the math right, it's 20 plus 1 plus 2.
Is that a tie?
So it would be
Wait,
a
what's the
tie.
plus 2? It's a tie?
Yes. So you stay where you're at. 21 plus 2, right? 18 plus 2. Yeah, 23, 23. All right, that's round 2. So you
Oh,
hold as you're looking. You look back and forth. You're like, "Come on, Ayla, Eldon, what are you
Very
doing?"
competitive.
Come on, don't give up now.
Come on, losers.
Get in, losers.
Come on,
Right.
scum! You wanna live forever!
Now I need everybody to roll another Constitution saving throw. If you fail again, then you kind of like let go of the rope and you're out.
I'm out.
Can I wild shape?
It's a 12 that you need to
Do
beat
it.
now. Yeah,
Can
you
I wild shape?
Yeah,
I'm going to wild
absolutely.
shape into a bear.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
You know what? I'm wondering if maybe a gorilla.
A gorilla. Oh, yeah, let's do a gorilla.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It depends on the strength.
I do
You
have
let
that
me
one.
know. I'm thinking the thumbs
I
versus
think-
like a mouth
that's in
holding
the
on, but you
medium
let
creature
me know. And you want to beat a 12.
18. So I'm back in the game.
Hold on, they lost one.
Yes.
They lost one.
I don't think I have the gorilla. I have the
I
They lost two.
what it is. Yeah, it's an 8.
Okay.
Actually,
Anything heavy enough to where you don't even have to pull?
Elephant.
16.
I mean, can they? Yeah, I was
Strangle
gonna say, can
bears
they
are
really
worse.
pull a grizzly bear across?
The bear's better?
Yeah, bear's
All
better
right,
by
so
3.
Liz goes into the bear and grab onto it. And now you can
Do
roll
they run
again.
away and screaming?
They've seen it before.
Plus Constitution.
Oh, you're good. You had to beat a 12.
Oh,
so you
perfect.
got it. So who here beat a 12? And you. So you drop off. Ayla is like, hits her butt down and just like picks up the drink that she somehow had been holding on the side.
The
her
tail. The
Didn't
tail's been
spill a
holding
drop.
the drink.
I'm just reclining in the sand now.
All
feeling
right.
the rays.
So the 4 of you count going forward towards that plus number. All right, now you. Now we're rolling for strength. So that was a con save. Now we're
Kethra,
rolling for strength.
you should roar and see if you can scare them.
You just hear this ungodly.
They're like, roll.
and she kind of looks like, did it work?
Roll
Back, like,
intimidation because they only have 3. I'll roll for intimidation, and if you beat a,
Oh, no.
they've seen druids before, so
But what can Dwayne turn into?
yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
It got stuck.
We'll say if you beat we're gonna go with a 15 because they know what druids are.
Turns
12.
into a kraken.
Okay. If they were, well, plus what? Plus
you
your
have,
intimidation, anything?
I have-
Intimidation.
No, I have 0 on that one.
Okay.
But what about the bear? Is bear of intimidation?
Bear, I don't think the bear is intimidation.
I can't even see that.
I don't think so.
No, just perception.
Makes no
Yeah,
goddamn
they're
sense.
like-
Bear should have some goddamn intimidation.
Bear's scary.
I mean, they also just watched her do it. So, like, unless they feel that they're actually going to be attacked by her, it's like,
I say,
play
I mean,
game.
a roar
thought it
is
was
going
very
to
scary,
reverberate
personally.
through you.
So here's what I'll say is that Dwayne the Boulder is like, "Ah!" and he yells right back at the bear from the back there.
You're welcome.
But the other
Freaking now, eat it.
That's like one
but
picture.
2 of them are like, "Ah," and that's why there's 2 that drop off. Ooh, hold on, let me get rid of my internet so it stops making that noise. All right, so now your athletics checks.
Oh, I thought we were gonna roll for that.
That was the con save.
we-
Oh, if you just did it,
Yeah,
then that's
I
fine.
was gonna say before.
Hold on, 1 second. We've got a 3, a natural 20,
Oh no.
but that is plus 3. So they got a 20. I'm not gonna roll again. What did you all get?
6.
6.
3.
18.
All right, 18 plus 4.
Apparently it was
No,
very-
18 total, right?
Yeah, 18 total. Well, then plus whatever.
Plus 4,
Yeah.
because you lost Ayla.
I was very spurred on by Iolite calling me
It
a
is
loser.
a. Oh no, they won by 1.
No.
So
11.
11. Okay. So 18's the highest. So even as the bear, you see like the boulder's like, "Ah," and he pulls, and it comes back over their side of the line. Round 3. All right.
Because you keep saying the boulder, all I can think of is Avatar. The boulder doesn't want to hit a little girl. The boulder is no longer conflicted.
So you all succeeded, or did it? Who failed the Constitution save before? Okay, so just the 1. All right, so now we have 1 more con save. As you're getting weaker, you can feel your arms like you need to beat a 14. Everybody needs to be a 14.
Oh, shit, nice.
Can I use bardic inspiration on the bear?
You can.
Kethra, you can do this.
You can do it.
And I just do a
17.
very drunken wink at you, and you feel insanely inspired.
Do you have the special dice?
Oof.
The special inspiration. Ooh, did they go up?
You got 17.
They're in
They
a
went up
D8?
Yeah, a little while ago.
Plus. Is that a 7? Yes, it is.
All right.
17 plus 7?
Yeah, the 8 is the harp.
Okay. So that you actually, I would say hold on to that because you needed to beat a 14. This is the con save.
Oh, so I
So
made
yeah,
it.
so you made it.
Hey!
So hold on to that. 14, 17.
Nat 20 plus 3.
There you go.
Dirty 20.
Okay, so you got a plus 4. Now everybody roll your athletics. They actually lost 3 people, so they only have a
this is it,
2.
guys. We can do this.
They got a 16 plus 2.
19.
19.
23. 23.
23.
15.
All right, you're 23 plus 4 for 27. Over there, 18. So you are able to.
I guess more. Ayla
Pull it.
yells at Eldon.
Back over.
Kind of likes it.
My spot on
Apparently.
the sand.
It is
where I got a
a.
flag from, but
You just
have
pulled it out of
your
nowhere?
Soccer
It's your
towel
tail.
thing.
It's your tail.
Grabbing your tail, yeah.
Just tie something
Picturing
white to your
like
tail.
soccer mom on the sidelines on a Saturday morning, like
Yeah.
that cup that's not coffee.
Right, that
Yeah.
repurposed Dunkin' extra large.
All right,
Doing
so.
great, sweetie. Good job.
They are actually going to lose.
Is it just
They
us
are
versus
It's gonna
Just
come
the
down
boulder?
to the
They're
boulder
down
and a
to because
bear.
they lost
Just
two
they're
before.
down just to the boulder.
So they've lost 2 people. 2 people drop off of their thing. They just kind of like let go, and you can hear the boys like, "No, hold on to it. We got this, bros." All right. So I need a Constitution saving throw, and you're trying to beat a 16 this time.
No.
They only have 3 people left.
Oh my god.
You have inspiration.
I don't think it's gonna help.
Okay.
I mean, you can try, but I don't think. Yeah, that's probably the best time for that. There you go.
15.
You definitely pass.
15.
No, because you plus
Plus
the bear strength.
4. 19.
All right. Okay. So who succeeded?
Meets it, beats it, right?
Yep,
16
16.
exactly.
I missed it by 1.
We missed it by 1. All right, so we got plus 3. All right, and they have a plus 1, so 2 people drop off, and then the other 2 is like the boulder's holding on. They're kind of like, you can see that they're digging their feet in, but they're not really able to pull it. So now everybody rolls. I've actually only got 1 die because the other 2
So
are not
we roll
contributing.
2.
You did you not succeed?
Yeah, I did. Oh, so I don't.
So you
I
don't roll,
I
but
don't-
they roll, yeah.
I can use this, correct? Yes.
I will tell you, you only have to beat an 11.
I got 17.
All right, 17 plus 3.
4.
That's okay. I took the highest one, like your group is doing
bear
it
is
together.
tired.
And
The bear is tired.
3 of them came from this. Just
So you see the boulder is like, nah, and he gets pulled forward even more as your 20, beats their 11. All right. We're on round 6. Like, you can see the crowd is like, oh my gosh, usually doesn't go this long. And they're very surprised by you holding out against the boulder. So, I need to roll all 3. You need to beat an 18 as you're even more tired.
Nah.
No,
This is
not
the
me.
cons-
I fell on my
Yes,
face.
a Constitution saving throw.
No.
No.
Oh my gosh, it is down to just the boulder. I rolled a 7, a
Did we
14,
expect any less?
and an 18. So it's just a plus 1.
Did
The
anyone
other
pass?
2 have dropped off, meaning he's the only one holding on now. So 18. Who beat an 18?
I did not.
I did not.
We all
So
failed.
you drop off. So now it's just the 3 of you. So you don't get to add the plus 3, right? Is that what I was doing? Or you don't get to roll?
I think
You're just holding on.
We're just holding. We're not out. You have
Okay.
to lose 2, right, to be out.
So let me see what he rolls. He rolled a 6. 6 minus, I'm just going to have it stays right there. Like, he's holding on. If he had beat a 10 even, I would say it would move back over. All right, you 3, roll again. We're at a 20.
20.
Can I?
No, you can use that one.
Can
That's
I,
what I thought. I gotta
yell
give that back.
at the rock and just try to?
Another nat 20.
I want to
Thank
just
you.
like tell him like.
On high with my Christmas
Just
die.
let go. Just let go, Dwayne.
13
good.
plus 4, 17.
It's okay.
I like to be called the boulder, dude.
17.
17. Natural 20 plus 1 for 21.
7.
7. All right, so you... Did you drop off last time? No, you were
No,
good.
that was me.
Okay.
Well,
So
this
you
was
so
the-
this is
the
plus
s- the
3.
strength
Yeah,
check,
this is
right?
the plus 3, so natural 20 for 23. And he got a 5. So that is a 6 that he got. So it pulls one more over, and now you just need to pull it over the edge to you. And so you're off. We've lost Eldon. We've lost Ayla. Everyone else make a con save. It is a 20. If he doesn't make it, then he can't roll. Did anybody beat an 18 with your modifier? All right. He is holding on. You don't make any headway either way, but we're just going to do a roll now. The three of you, or did anybody, you all failed twice, right? Because he failed too.
I think, yeah. I think
So we're going to do one more roll, because everybody failed, of if you can beat whatever number comes on this. Otherwise, you let go, and he wins. Because you let go.
Is this athletics?
Athletics. He is the strongest. You want to do an open roll? Do I have a thing I can drop over there? If you put it right on top of the red. There we go. And actually, somebody, you want to roll for it? Let's see what Dwayne gets.
I'm not good.
Well, you don't want it to.
We don't want you to do good.
Dwayne
He
gets
got a
fives.
5. So you just have to beat any of you beating a 5.
19.
19.
19.
Oh,
19.
Yes!
And he goes,
Sending him
"Ah,"
home
and
to
he
his
comes-
mama.
Goes flying again.
The bear, the pasty Devenian, and the Earth Genasi young lady. Mostly the bear, we'll say. But with everyone's help, you just yank forward, and he goes, ugh, and he goes sprawling forward, and his face plants in the sand. And you see it, there's like a collective gasp from everybody who's like, woo! And he gets up, and he's like, hits the ground, but then he stands up and looks at all of you, and is like, good job, bros. That was solid.
Yes.
And other slang terms I don't know from California.
Lit. They say that a lot.
Don't
Is rip.
don't worry, Boulder. You haven't hit rock bottom yet.
Oh, I like this one.
You're still the people's champion.
I appreciate that, pasty bro. Like the color of milk. It's my favorite drink.
It's a bit tan if you think about it.
I guess it depends on the milk. Starts going into a whole thing about milk and all the milks he likes, and the coconut milk and almond milk and oat
And
milk.
Kai's gonna do that, like, get him to, like, look, turn, and then Kai's gone.
Misty step.
Koudzi is standing there, and she's like, "Woo, good job!" She's been sitting there drinking with you. We actually haven't had anybody kind of beat him in a while. He's pretty good. He actually walks over. I'm gonna have somebody roll me a d10.
Ah, fuck.
That's you.
Oh yeah, that's you.
Fuck me.
He's gonna step over.
One.
And
Who does he punch?
he's like, well, bros and broettes, we usually give this out to the winner of the tug of war, and I've been hanging on to it for a while, so congratulations. And he hands out this little seashell amulet. It's like, if you hold it up to your ear, it plays soothing ocean sounds. Keeps you nice and calm and relaxed.
Is it a conch shell, or is it like just like a regular seashell?
It's just a regular seashell.
like the Demolition Man seashell,
Yeah,
just
the
like
three
that
seashells in the
classic.
bathroom.
Yeah.
It's really awesome. So what it mechanically does for you,
Nobody's taking the seashell.
Yeah,
They're all
like,
like,
We're not impressed.
you can, when you attune to it, you get advantage on Constitution saves to maintain concentration, even in the midst of a battle, as long as you're attuned to it.
Oh, now I like it.
So he's just gonna hand it out, drops it. There you go. No, he's just-
Oh, he's like, Nobody's taking it. He's
He's
like,
all right, well.
Well, I don't think I can use this. If somebody else wants it.
well, we don't know what it does.
I mean, you do. You feel like it'll help you when you're out there. It's really good for relaxing.
Do you have a lot of con saves, don't you? Con save spells?
I think so.
If you go to the top, you can.
Do you as a druid?
Oh, no,
Yeah.
it's only on the other
I
thing.
mean,
A
either way.
fair amount.
Look up.
I think we're probably about even.
What
Probably.
about you?
I have the potential for many. I only have 2 prepared at the moment.
Let me see what I have.
Well, he is going
One of us will
to.
take it.
I'm gonna roll
I
a
can
d6.
put it in our
only
dimensional
have 2.
closet until we decide what to do with it.
Yeah,
true.
it's
Beam and
call lightning and
call
moonbeam, so I only have 2. So whoever has the most,
Let me see.
give it to them.
He's gonna lean in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And to you, Ayla, and he's gonna be like, a beautiful necklace for a beautiful lady. And he like leans in and ties it around your neck when nobody reaches out. He's like, I'm sure you all figure it out. It's just a seashell
Big
amulet.
seashell sitting on my.
It's not that big.
Oh, okay.
It's small. It's a small amulet.
Well, I already have a necklace, so I'm just like, this is a fashion faux pas.
It looks gorgeous, if I may be so bold.
You, baby. Continue.
I already have a warcaster, so out of you people who want it.
Whoever has them. Figure it out.
I'm gonna take my doorknob out. I'm gonna draw a door in the sand and then put the knob in and open it, and I'm like, we can.
And he's like, whoa, that's really cool. What do you have in there?
A seashell. And I take the doorknob and put it in my pouch.
Awesome sauce. Who wants to do a shot with the boulder?
I do.
And
I just look at her and go,
and Kuzi's like, me, I do. Yeah.
ah, yes, why not? We are here.
All right, I'll be right back.
Wait, how long is he going to take?
I mean, it's right over there. He should be back in a second.
Yeah, but
We got to get you nice and ready for the regatta.
I mean, is he well with directions? Will he make it back in a straight line?
It's a small village. He's been here a while.
We kind of stand out here.
He does like milk, and you are a beacon.
Yeah, I've known that about him. It's we all have our tastes, right?
I have that effect on some people.
Is
The
he
mi-
gonna
the
come
milk.
back with like Kahlua shots?
He does.
White Russians.
Just running back. They all fit in his hand. He's like, all right, here you go. I was inspired by my milky friend.
You have big hands.
I do.
You can do
watch.
a lot with those hands.
Well, this is really my boulder-sized biceps doing all the work, but the hands.
He's got a shot glass right here.
Watch this. Flip. Hold on. Let's make a roll. Middle of the road. He spills a little bit of the shot that he flicks off of his bicep, and it goes into your hand. You only get half of it. Okay. Yeah, real impressive.
Wow.
Hands you one.
Unfazed.
Ayla. Anyone else? I got 3 more.
I'm good tonight, but please.
This tastes like candy, dude.
He's gonna take it, but when everybody does their shots, he's doing like he's throwing it behind him.
Let's make a roll and see if Theratrix gets it. Make a dexterity
Okay.
check.
You didn't tell Theratrix not to experiment.
Or,
you gotta put
yeah, dex
boundaries
check, yeah.
on your children.
It's better for him to do it with us.
Right,
And
yeah.
out
Than
somewhere
strangers.
with strangers.
Oh, he
Yeah.
doesn't get it then. It's a
Oh,
dexterity
okay.
check.
I thought,
He didn't.
I
He's like
thought
he
that
goes
was
like
me
to
to hide. I
snap
thought that
it.
was like me hiding it. Like it just
Oh, no,
pegged
that
some
was
kid in the
a-
head with the glass.
No, that was to see if Theratrix can. He like snaps it to try to get it, but it goes past. And he's like,
Good.
all right, everybody, you can all roll to see the impact of this particular shot.
Kethra didn't do it. She's still in bear
What are we
form, like.
rolling? Con?
Con DC 12 this time for everybody who's already been drinking.
Fuck. Oh. Alright, so.
Con save,
At
12.
12.
Okay,
Is-
beats it.
I had a nat 20, but it's disadvantage.
Well, you still beat it. So you take the shot, and it feels good going down. It's got that, like, smooth, like, butter, but really no burn. It's good. It's nice. He smiles.
What is next? What is there else around here?
There's all kinds of food, and, I mean...
I'm gonna go tell a story. Now run off to the story circle.
All right, yeah. She's gonna go tell a story.
Well, I guess we'll go into story time then.
You don't have to follow.
Story time is the best. It's also really nice to just go like on a walk down the beach and, you know, see how the sand feels between. Have you taken your shoes off since you've gotten here?
No.
You really should. Just let the sand go between your toes.
Perhaps in the morning.
But like afternoon sand is different than morning sand. It's got a different feel, different warmth level.
Then I should test it with the sand in the morning.
You won't know the difference if you don't. All right. Okay.
After a fresh night's sleep, it'll be a clean palate.
He doesn't want to take
Your
his
foot
off.
palette?
It's like SpongeBob. It zooms in like. it's the really detailed art style.
I know that they offer pedicures up in the mani-pedi tent too. So
Guy just doesn't show them for free. No free feet pics.
He walks around with a perpetual pixel on his feet.
He's not actually wearing shoes. His feet are just dyed black. You can't tell.
the boulder is like, yeah, I got my pedi earlier today. He lifts up his foot and does like the thing with his toes, and they're shiny and beautiful, and he takes real good care of his feet.
How did I know you had a toe ring?
It's a fashion of the times. They sell them up the road too, up in the square. All right, I'm gonna go practice my push-ups for the regatta. Well, I think it would be rude if we didn't go check out Ayla's story.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
None of you are gonna give it a shot? You all look like you have some really solid stories.
Perhaps if I feel inspired.
We'll get you there. I feel like a shot would inspire you a little bit more, but I'm not going to push it. You look like the kind of guy who snaps under pressure. I don't really want to experience that.
Probably not.
Yeah. All right, Bamel, let's go. She heads with you over to... There's like a... there are a couple of palm trees that hang at different angles or a few of them that it's almost like this three that they're like reaching towards the ocean, and that's where you all see people gathered telling stories. And it gets a little bit quieter over there from the dancing and whatnot as you see Melchior is just finishing up a story. It seems to be one of those like tall tales that has a motto at the end, like never eat soggy Wheaties.
And that's why you always leave a note.
Yeah, there you go. Even better. Mine wasn't a motto. That was just how we memorized the directions.
I'm sorry, you're going to have such an awful time editing me in
I'm
this
not
episode.
editing you. This is just how you are.
What you see is what you get.
Yep.
Just wait till you have to tell a story.
I don't know if I have any
I don't think
stories
we
today.
all as a group need to tell a story. It's like
No. So you see a bunch of folks who are looking, and they're just like, oh, and everybody sits back. It's one of those stories where it's not like clapping, it's just, we've all learned something today. And Melchior looks up and says, oh, Ayla, my Rhea. Ayla, my Rhea from Mosswick, everyone. And people look, and they're like, some of them have no idea, and they're just kind of clapping. Are you here to regale us with a story?
yes. That is It's been a very long time since I have told a story. I usually tell it to the children in the village, but I figure why not?
Well, please sit on the telling story rock. This is what happens when I don't get to think about things. I'm not an improv person. So you sit on the telling story rock, and
Hello, everyone. This is a story. Takes place eons ago in a realm far, far away. It is a story of a young coconut farmer, a valiant princess, and a dark wizard. We begin our story out on the coconut fields, where the young farm boy is recruited by the Wizard of Light, named Don Juan Coyote, to learn the secret 8 ways of the mage in order to rescue the princess that has been captured by the dark wizard, Bill.
Bill?
Yes. Dark Wizard Bill. You must call him Dark Bill. Along the way, his coconut village is burnt to the ground. At which point, they sell all his worldly possessions to charter passage across the sea on a swift ship run by a dog and a man.
The little kid raises their hand.
Yes, you,
What's the dog's name?
Woofy.
Cool.
As they go across the sea, they are intercepted by the largest ship anyone in all the world has ever seen. Upon this ship lies their prize, the princess that has been captured. They wear the armor of the evil knights to try to rescue the princess. But the princess does not need rescuing from any men, as they come to find out. What?
Kid raises her hand. But what about the doggy? So she can get rescued from the doggy. That's not a man.
He's a man doggy.
Oh.
It's a two-legged dog.
It's a large man donkey. Yes, as they go to rescue her, the tables have turned, and she is the one rescuing them. As they try to turn off the magical net that keeps their ship in place to go save the rest of the country of Aldorania, they must then they encounter Dark Bob. He decides.
The kid raises their hand.
Dark
I thought you said the
Fucking
name was
Bob.
Bill.
Dark
Is it Dark Bill or Dark Bob?
Billy Bob. Dark Billy Bob.
That is his last name. Dark Bob.
Bill
Bill
Bob.
Bob, yes.
Bill.
Bill Bog Darkins. It is an epic fight between Dark Mage and White Wizard. And in the moment where the White Wizard would be victorious, he sees his allies and decides to make the ultimate sacrifice to allow for their escape. Which he does, and he becomes more powerful than any of them could possibly imagine.
Kid raises their hand.
What is your name?
Gallon.
Yes, Galen.
Did they die? The ultimate sacrifice is usually he died.
Yes, he got cut in half.
But then he
Have you ever met a mage?
no.
They're very powerful and can do things after they die. Anyways, they set sail on their boat, the Swiftness, and manage to find the secret enclave of their allies. There, they discovered that there is a secret weak spot on the giant ship that can destroy entire kingdoms. An entire small fleet is sent out to intercept this ship. Many, many die in the ensuing battle, but the young coconut farmer, who has now been replaced by the princess in the ship, fires the shot with her magical cannonballs. And the entire ship explodes, setting all the realm free. And then they all celebrate.
Why didn't the doggy man get a medal like everybody else did?
It happened off screen and in one of the books.
And the motto of this story is become a coconut farmer. And you will then transform into a princess and save the realm.
Well, he did not transform. He just decided that this job was better suited for the princess, so he stayed behind to, Yes, sure.
Melchior just starts clapping. Foodsy's like, she's gonna have another drink. I'm gonna have her roll for it this time. No, she's fine. She's absolutely fine. She just looks over at all the rest of you. Like, are you, do you get stories like this all the time hanging out with Ayla?
Sometimes, yes.
Oh, I'm almost jealous. Almost.
Yeah, stories are a bit different from where I come from.
What do you mean? That's ominous.
Not usually as upbeat.
Oh, well. Yeah, I guess, well, I've never been to Devenia, but everywhere else is not as upbeat as here. You know, even in Emporia, we got our... When you're always fighting other people, you know?
It changes how you view the world.
Yeah. That's why this has been good for my soul.
Running down off the stage. That was fun.
That was really good. I hope you tell at least 2 more stories with those same characters.
Oh, there is an entire anthology of these stories.
Yes.
I would say max it out at 6 stories. Don't make it 9, please.
And for the love of God, please do it in chronological order.
All right, well, I feel like it's time for the regatta race. They're all getting ready. I can see that the boulder is like, he's done doing his 600 push-ups, so they're ready.
698. 699.
It's real
800.
simple. I mean, they're gonna let you know how it works, but basically, you push your boat in, you do some stuff, and you try to.
Why are you not doing it?
I will. I'm on one of the other boats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll be competing against each other. I've already had 4 or 5 drinks, so you should be golden.
Just to forewarn you, none of us have any sailing or boating experience.
Cool.
Yeah, I can't even swim.
I have
Well,
boats. They're
you know.
fishing boats.
Maybe you can get tied to the boat, so you'll be good.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That could be the anchor.
Yeah. You'll be fine. Don't worry. Everybody else around
Do they
you
ever,
can.
like, sink?
No, they shouldn't. Like, it's not that kind of race. Like, one of the only rule that there really is like you can't hurt other people. Like, it's not, you know, and you can't, like, try to damage each other's boats. Like, there's no attacking. We're racing. You can do stuff to boost yourself and to slow people down, but not involving physically hurting folks or trying to make them drown in the ocean. We love each other here. All right, come on.
All right, then. Let's do this.
She's going to gather you up, and you begin heading towards where the regatta race is starting. And that is where we're going to take a break. Because we'll be here any moment.
That means this race is going to be intense.
Whatever you do, Kethra is going to look like she's in the middle of a mosh pit.
Yes.
Just punching the air. And
Or she's going to have, like, glow sticks.
Do that the wide stance. Her hands are on her knees. And she just, with all that hair.
Headbutt.
Just headbanging.
Headbanging
and
slash
just
twerking, something going on.
Just windmilling.
What to do?
In case she catches somebody in the wall of death.
Shell, just
I see Ali Sheedy during that dance scene in Breakfast Club.
That's perfect.
Like, because she don't know what she's doing. She's like, I don't know how to dance.
I was picturing a 19-year-old at a Slayer show. If you've ever been to a Slayer show and you see 19-year-olds fall out of the sky, that's what I'm picturing.
Are you gonna crowd surf?
Yeah, why not?
All right. So, as the rest of you all get yourselves limbered up,
Crazy.
Koudzi leads Eldon over to just the shoreline. There's a little dock that sticks out. There are several of them, but she leads you over to one of them. And you don't go out onto it quite yet, but she just has you stare out as, again, the suns are setting at this point, so you can see them. It's all orange in the sky, oranges that fade into the blues as they're going away. And she turns and she smiles at you. And Vamel is there with you as well, you and Theratrix. And she goes, all right, Eldon, learning has never been this fun, but you are going to learn.
I'm ready.
We're going to teach your pal Theratrix here a thing or two about good old thunderous splashing in the ocean. So, first we're going to sit down. She sits down in the sand, cross-legged, and the waves are like just barely kind of reaching up where you're at. And she's like, okay. You sitting?
Yes.
She pulls you down. All right. I'm going to have you close your eyes and listen to the sound of the waves. And she's going to hold your hands. And as your eyes are closed, you listen to the sounds. Oh, you know what? The music in the background begins to fade a little bit as you listen to the sound of the waves lapping up on the shore. And then you feel wetness right on the top of your lip as you feel her finger tracing just under your nose and above your lips. And then she starts laughing.
Open his eyes.
And she's just sitting there laughing, and she like leans back when you open your eyes, and it's clear that you have like a sand mustache that has been drawn on your face. And Theratrix is sitting there like and she's like, all right, listen, first things first, patience is key, but you also need to learn to let things go. You're no longer with the keepers. Let's go sit out on the dock. Wipe that shit off your face. She leads you back out.
Can the rest of us, like, see this?
She has kind of walked further on if you're in where the village is. Like, I mean, you can move yourself to be able to witness it.
Yeah, I kind of want to.
Okay.
I was hoping it's just far enough so it looks like she's just like holding her hand on Eldon's face from just like their silhouettes.
I want to do what I did to Ayla last time, which is just trail behind and like
Okay.
hide behind
I thought you were
things.
looking for the nearest sandbag to just huck.
Not
I
yet.
love Creeper Iolite. I love it.
She's very nosy.
I love it.
So, yeah, roll a stealth check then if you're going to be stealthing.
Man, didn't I just have my tail around your arm like you...
Gone.
No,
Yeah,
she
but you're
left.
drunk.
Vanished.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not.
drunk.
I've been rolling sober.
Um,
I'm just hungover from yesterday.
Part
I'm
of the
not
day
drunk
is
yet.
this now.
It is. The suns are setting, so it's late. It's probably like 4:45, 5 o'clock.
I like eye them suspiciously, and then I guess pass without a trace on myself.
Okay.
Oh shit!
22.
He's
Yeah.
right here.
I mean, she's not really looking because there's
Yeah.
people all around and there's a party going on. So, yeah, that's.
So at what point did you do that?
I like just think I've seen everything that's happened so far.
Yeah. you would have followed right along after your successful race in the regatta. So she takes Eldon's hand, and leads him out onto the little dock that oversees the ocean there. And then she says, "Okay, now for real, we're gonna sit down." And she sits cross-legged again. All right, so patience is key, but we're gonna have fun getting there. I'm gonna have you really close your eyes this time. I won't draw anything on your face. Focus on...
Mustache.
Okay. You're not there.
I know. I went to the bathroom.
I thought you were there.
You're gonna focus on the ebb and flow of the water. Feel its rhythm, the beat that resonates within you. You can focus on the serene sounds of the water going in and out, just barely hearing the sounds of the dancing that's going on within the village, and even that kind of starts to fade away. I'm going to have you roll a perception check.
She pickpocketed me. 7 plus 4. Just
Okay. You feel yourself like really focusing in on that ocean sound, and everything else gets really quiet. Like, it's like you almost forget that Codzi's even there, and that Theratrix is there, and Baemel, who's also like gone into the ocean and has been kind of swimming very silently around the dock. And then you hear her voice kind of break through that silence. Relax, Eldon. Don't let your thoughts stay as rigid as the mountains. Let them flow like the rivers into the sea. And have you make a constitution check, actually.
It's a 13.
With your eyes closed and listening to the ocean sounds beside you, you begin to feel this kind of pulsating aura that is coming from beside you, where you knew Theratrix was. And as you relax your body and listen to the ocean, it's like you can't quite, it's a strange sensation of almost being able to see it in the darkness of the closing of your eyes, and being able to feel it as well. Almost this white pulsing light that kind of keeps going through the darkness. And then you hear a tapping on the dock, like a nail. And you hear Codzi begins humming. And she says, "Imagine the thunder's roar, crackling in the sky." And she's kind of drumming her fingers on the dock as she goes. Feel it inside of you, humming like a harmonious storm, brewing and building up. But this time, let's make it ripple like the water's embrace. Have you make a wisdom check.
It's a 17. That was actually not so bad.
And she starts humming again, and she's drumming her nails along the wood of the dock. And you can feel that the energy that is pulsing in the darkness begins to align and sync up with the way that she is drumming on the dock. And then it suddenly stops. And you hear silence for a moment, and then a loud splash, and you're suddenly wet. Just all this water comes spraying up in your face, And then you open your eyes and look, and you can see Codzi's in the water there with Bamel, and they're kind of like treading water, and she's looking up at you and smiling, and you can see her feet and tail are like keeping her up above the water, and she just like grins at you from down in the ocean. And she says, "Now, Eldon," and she's kind of like yelling up at you. "Let your bond with Theratrix dance in the waters. Show him that feeling of freedom." And then she dives down with Bamel, and you can see them like under the water, just kind of doing almost like not a choreographed dance, but just kind of almost playing underneath there. And Theratrix is standing beside you and looks at you. And when you look at him, there is almost like you can still see that pulsing of energy that is flowing off of him, but he looks very confused but also excited. What do you do?
He'll stand up and take his long cloak off and his shirt and his boots, and he'll and
Jealousy meter rising.
and he'll look at Theratrix and literally just like take him almost like by the wing,
Mm-hmm.
and he'll just step off the dock with him.
Okay.
To be in the air.
So you take Theratrix by the wing and then like step off into the water.
How
and
deep is it?
It's probably a good 10-15 feet out where this part of the dock is at. And you like disappear under the wave that kind of crashes past, and Theratrix, you like lose him for a moment. You let go of the wing, not even intending to, it just kind of slips away. And there's like a spinning underneath, and you have almost a moment of panic as he's gone. And there is also a momentary feeling of like he's not there anymore. Make a perception check.
12 plus 4, 16.
Okay. You have that moment, and you're like spinning around and looking. There's bubbles all around you from the disruption of the water, and you see a couple of large shadows that are somewhat nearby. And then when you turn and look, there's another longer shadow that almost looks like perhaps the shape of an aquatic animal. And there's a moment of that anxiety of seeing a tail that is whipping through, and there's that like, did this bitch just get us in shark-infested water?
You're really playing on my whole fear of the ocean right now. You've talked about it so many times pre-session.
Mm-hmm. And when you stop like staring at the shadow that passes before you, and then it comes closer, and you see a small, very familiar face of Theratrix, except his body has transformed into he's lost his wings. So his wings are no longer there. He has his 2 legs, but then 2 additional legs. Like he's gained those, but they're like webbed. And then his tail is long, and at the end has the fin that sticks out almost like, I don't know if there's special, it's almost like serrated, like, and it pushes past, and he swims around you in a circle and then up and near your face, and you can feel this just joy. Like the island itself has just given him all of this joy, and he just goes around you in a circle and then comes up over the surface of the water.
He'll Eldon clearly, obviously can't breathe, so he'll have to go to the top.
Okay. And when you like put your head up and do that, looking up, you can see Izzi is there. Bamel's head is like coming up above, and then you see Theratrix very close to you, just like big dragon smile on his little face, and Izzi is laughing and is like, "You fucking did it, man!"
Eldon's super excited. He's like, "I did it! I did it! We did it!"
And she just laughs, and then she splashes you in the face, and has had a little bit, too much to drink at this point.
Look at me, Pa.
What is Iolite doing as you see all of this? You're too far away, I would say. Or actually, how close are you getting? I won't assume.
I don't know. I'm not good at like imagining distances very well. I mean, close enough that she can hear them,
Yes. Yeah.
but not so close enough that she's like just standing there and they could look over and see her, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so you're hiding kind of like behind a tree or
Something,
something.
yeah.
You wouldn't necessarily then be from that angle be able to tell that there's a difference in Theratrix, but you definitely see like the splashing. You see the smashing.
See shirtless
Yeah,
Eldon
Laughing, the splashing
having a
back and
splashy
forth.
fight. With
Yes.
She's a lizard person, right?
She's a lizard folk, yeah.
But you gotta remember, he's from Emporia, so he's
Yeah,
very
but-
used
It's
to
like right up his
That
alley.
anatomy is just like doesn't seem comfortable.
It's a fantasy world, who knows? I didn't put too much thought into
Coatia,
it.
right? Or is that only
Cloaca,
birds?
yeah. No.
Lizards have it too, right? Yeah. Okay.
I mean, they're humanoid.
You see, we don't really have to get into the whole
Yeah,
like,
right,
sexual
like, I'm
We're
not-
anatomy.
talking dinosaur anatomy or
We're getting
during the
straight
break.
into genitalia right now.
So yeah, you see a lot of splashing and laughing and
There's like a twig that like, or a branch that like snaps in her hand.
I'm getting some red flag vibes.
I like it.
Eldon's just super excited. Like, if,
Wait, did they hear that twig?
No,
couldn't hear it
I
over
have
her
no,
22
they're
still.
in the ocean.
Because they couldn't hear it over her seething anger.
Right, they suppressed it.
What was that scream?
He'll grab onto, like, you said that he had, like, serrations on his back now.
Yep.
Like, kind of, I'm imagining, like, almost like a saltwater crocodile. You know how they have, like, or like an alligator, how they have the...
Yeah.
So he'll grab those and just, like, like how you would grab onto, like, a dolphin and, like, swim with a dolphin.
Yeah, Izzi is just laughing, and she's got Bamel next to her, and she just yells out to you as you're swimming out in the ocean with Theratrix, just be like, "That's awesome," and I'm sure there's more where that came from. I haven't explored it, but just think about what this means in terms of what the keepers have been telling you.
He's only here, like, in terms of... What the game is... He'll come back,
Okay.
So how does he turn back?
Just as you're exiting, we'll say the water, like kind of coming all out of the water together. I mean, for right now, you'd have to like send him away and bring him back if you didn't want him to look like this. But next, you can summon him however you like to normally. Right now, he's done a transition, and it happens really fast. And I really want to focus on the difference, of like how they taught us of sitting there like solemnly connecting with our drakes, and like this was the only way to do it, and it had to be this, and they taught us to focus on each other, which is important, but like you have to expand. And that's really where when I got here and I saw that the rest of the world is not like Emporia, and I wanted to know more about it and just experience it. And then when I kind of brought that connection to Bamel, it became clear to me, like I can take everything that's out here and maybe we can channel it together, and that's what this is. And it's not, I really want to focus on the difference, you know, of like how they taught us of sitting there like solemnly connecting with our drakes, and incredibly difficult. The hardest part is like letting yourself be free. And they really, you know, there's fire and there's ice and there's poison. It's like they curated what we were allowed to do. But with this, she looks over at Theratrix. She's like, why don't you show him what you can do? And Theratrix, who's now like this longer, still about the same, 4 feet or whatever it is, but just like lithe and the wings are not there. You see him, like, he kind of sits up, almost like looking, what are those, like a meerkat, like up on the 2 legs that is long and the 2 arms out, and then you see him just kind of like wiggle, and then this like boom, like thunderous energy that just slams out from him. I'm gonna have you make a dexterity saving throw.
Just got murked by my dragon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. 16 plus 7.
Okay. Cody knew what was about to happen, so she like steeled herself and rolled a nat 20 with her advantage there.
Nice.
And Bamel, group roll will say, they just kind of like steel themselves knowing what's going to happen, and then you feel this pulse of energy out from Theratrix, and you're able to kind of hold yourself, like you get pushed back a couple of feet, 2-3 feet. And then you look at Theratrix, like you have to close your eyes, like the air pushing out really quickly, close your eyes instinctively, and then look up, and he's just, again, still in that pose and just smiling at you.
Eldon's gonna run at him and like, because you said he's standing up, so he's probably like,
He's like
3.5 feet tall now, and just almost like tackle him,
Okay.
like how you would like, you have like almost like a dog, but he's not a
Yeah,
dog,
yeah.
obviously.
Change that with that pulse? Like, it wasn't a change back?
No, he just did a new thing,
Okay.
thunder energy that he did not have before.
Alright, I wasn't sure if that was like, I'm dry now, back to normal.
No, it's only he's gonna grab him and like roll around in the sand with him, just like, look at that, look at you, I can't believe you did it.
Like, I did it. This is great. I can do all kinds of new things.
And we'll find even more. We'll keep our minds open, because Kudzi's right. She's been right about everything.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I want to see what more I can do.
And he'll look over. Thank you, Kudzi.
Hey, you did most of the hard work yourself.
I couldn't have done it without you pushing that way of thinking.
Like I said, you gotta get past the mountains. They kept us there. They kept us standing in place. Always standing in place.
Yeah. I have many questions about the Keepers. Do you plan on staying here?
For a while.
When I find answers, I'll come and I'll share them.
I appreciate it.
I only have a couple names to go off of, and I haven't found anything yet. But I'll come back, and I'll tell you whatever I find out.
Well, I'll take it. I mean, I left, but that place had a real impact on me. I've kind of pushed it away, and not to say your personality ever fully changes, but I wasn't going to make it there anyway. But still, it was a lot to come here, and it was a lot to let it go. And to see the ocean and connect with it. There's a whole sky up there. Haven't needed to, but I've kind of felt like I'll do it on my own time.
I wonder if there's any in the keepers for people like you or me. What they teach, as you know, I mean, it's not all bad.
No.
I mean, self-sacrifice and doing good.
Yeah. I mean,
It's just, I don't know. I never thought about it the way that you've talked about it. All the questions that you brought up. Why stay there? Why all the lies? Feels wrong.
yeah. What are they keeping? That's my question.
Yeah.
It sounds so benevolent, you know? They're the keepers. They keep you safe. They keep you from being hurt from the Appranans, we'll say. But whenever I heard the name the Liberator, it made me think that the keepers, it just hit different.
Well, I'm starting to see that too. So, but whatever I find out, like I said, I'll come back and I'll tell you.
All right. She comes over, puts her arm over your shoulder, just like kind of turns you, even without your permission necessarily, to face the sea. Just leans.
I might have to go get my clothes.
She hasn't even noticed. She's just like, is Iolite doing anything?
I think when she saw him kind of like rolling around with Theratrix, she like smiles. And as he goes back over to Cozy, it's like a sad smile. Like she can't. It's like, I feel happy for you, but I also feel something else, and I don't really know what that is. But
Yeah.
it's not great. And then she like turns and sad Charlie Brown walks back to everyone else's.
Arrested Development style. Then just lays down in the sand. with her
Face down.
I think I read somewhere that it's like the 20th anniversary of
Oh my god, don't say it
Oh
out
my
loud.
gosh.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Makes me feel old.
What time are we playing until?
What time?
I just
do you wanna
ask
play?
because, well, I don't know. I just ask that way I know things to do in the game. That's all.
We have until 9 o'clock, everyone. That's another hour.
Cool.
We'll say. So, with that, Cozy says, well, I mean, this is cool and all, but I'm actually really excited to see you all dance and the dance off. So I know that that's happening. I don't want to keep you from, your girlfriend or whatever, too. So let's,
My what? I'm sorry.
oh shit. Your girlfriends. Your girls that are friends. Kethra and the other one.
Iolite?
Ayla, yeah. And Ayla, yeah, sure.
I was going to say, Ayla wasn't even like in the...
Ayla, yeah. So let's get some clothes back on you.
Yeah.
Let me help you.
She to get me dressed.
She helps to get you dressed.
Zip you up there and
Just like the
like fix
top
your
With the
tie.
shirt.
Yeah.
She's just like,
Just all wet and sandy. He's gonna have to take another
perfect,
dip
perfect.
in the water to like get the sand off of him.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any baby powder. He doesn't have any baby powder with him.
No, to
Brush
get
it
that
off.
sand off. Oh,
Oh, it's the
I
worst.
can't think of anything worse than being wet and sandy and then putting clothes on.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Well,
I mean, don't get me wrong. Been there. Terrible. Just,
All right. And she's like, while you're doing that, I'm going to go get another drink. And she heads off with Baemel to go get herself another drink. She's going to roll to see if she sees you. She does not. She rolled a 2.
Do I
So-
see her?
Um,
I'm only joking. He doesn't.
oh,
He
yeah,
doesn't.
I was going to say, you can roll with disadvantage from the water. Which is probably not going to beat a 22, but...
Especially if she's camouflaged, laying face down in the sand. It's perfect.
I picture she kind of walked back like to everyone else before that conversation even really ended.
Okay.
And think she wants to get a drink also.
All right. Cozy's going to get another drink. Everybody who's drinking, you can roll another round. Kethra's not drinking, so she's not missing a roll here.
What's the roll?
You now have you're on round 3, so you got a DC 15 to beat.
I haven't failed it.
Fuck.
You still have a 15, because the more you're drinking, it's kind of...
Oh, okay, so that's a 15. I forgot if you fail,
Nope.
what happens?
So you hadn't failed yet, so you're just trying to you'll just get to tipsy.
Okay.
If you fail.
Which is a charisma.
You get a charisma boost. Yeah.
Can I purposely fail?
No.
Okay.
Because you can't, like, purposely get drunk, if that makes sense.
I mean, if she drinks,
maybe
if
I
she
can
like
try.
takes like 2.
Okay, you want to
like,
do more. You want to do more? Because then we'll just boost it up to an 18. If you're kind of shooting.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Like if she went and asked for like whiskey.
Yeah.
That's what was the save, sir?
18.
What it's a saving throw?
Constitution.
17.
Okay. You were very close to handling it very well. But you take a couple more, and you got...
It's a critical fail.
Oh, all right. So you are...
I'm only tipsy, like, unless she
Well,
doubles
with a critical
that.
fail, I'm going to say you're going to be drunk. You're going to bypass buzzed and get straight to drunk.
Okay.
No.
I mean, I was doing really good.
You're just thrown up in the sand.
No.
So
Drunk doesn't mean throwing up.
you have advantage on charisma-based checks, but now you have disadvantage on all dexterity-based checks and saving throws too.
Now, you know what? Not much changed.
And you get advantage on strength-based checks and saving throws.
I needed that before.
You probably want to write these down.
I'm poisoned, so everything is at a disadvantage anyways.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't really matter what I have an advantage on.
It does, because then they cancel each other
Yeah, they
out.
cancel
for a
each other
straight
out,
roll.
so you should probably...
You should write it down.
Write it down.
Write it in your notes.
Yeah.
So
So tipsy's just advantage on charisma.
plus on
Advantage on charisma. But because you're also drunk, you get the inebriated condition.
Oh.
You're cold.
Are you cold? Do you want me to turn on the heat?
No, I just came in from outside.
Oh, okay.
I was like, and then
I
you know,
can't turn
after you pee, you're always colder. Yeah.
Oh,
And it's like,
Go
I was like,
outside.
no, I was like, don't touch me, because it'll make my hands warm. I gotta warm up together. It was an Amazon package on the stoop, so I put it on your thing when I came in.
thanks.
Oh, you're welcome.
It's like, no idea what that
advantage on strength, advantage on charisma.
was. Advantage on charisma, advantage on strength.
I'm actually going to pee too.
You're like, now that I started,
You got
now that I started
drunk
the
plus
rotation.
strength.
Disadvantage on dex. And you are inebriated now, which means you have actually disadvantage on everything, but you think you have advantage.
So how does that work with already having disadvantage? Is it double disadvantage?
Nope. Just disadvantage. But all the things that you thought you had advantage on now, you just keep it as that, but you actually have disadvantage on everything. I'll keep that in mind.
Like,
You think you have advantage.
nice
but you
job. I like got shit faced while I was peeing. Huh? Nice job. I was like, I came back. I was like, did she get shit faced? I was like, well, good for you, sweetheart.
Whatever drink tent we're at, they got the good drinks.
Get
Yes.
the good shit.
And we'll say because you want to get drunk, you're going to bypass tipsy and go to buzzed. So you
I really
haven't.
wanted to be tip. Wait, what is buzzed?
You get disadvantage on dex, but advantage on strength.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
You took 2 shots, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Disadvantage on Dex.
But advantage on strength.
Okay. And the charisma is still the same.
And the charisma
Okay.
is still the same. Yep. All right.
Gotcha.
So you all see. Is there anything that Kethra or Kai want to do, or Ayla, while this is happening?
I am eating a skewer of barbecued grilled shrimp.
Okay. It tastes very good.
Sorry, I was peeing. I was like, what are we
Is
doing?
there anything you wanted to do during that time, or how are you spending that time?
Practicing your dance moves.
Yeah, I turn around with the skewer, 2 skewers. So I'm like, where's Ayla?
No? All right. Nope. Anything? I want to make sure. Okay. Iolite, as you are walking back to meet your group, you suddenly feel really pretty. No. You suddenly feel something you haven't felt in, it's been probably a week and a half. Much more intensely than you've ever felt it before. The wound in your shoulder, in your chest, it, similar to the pulse that Eldon felt, although you did not know this, you just feel this heat and a pulse that radiates out, and your body instinctively, as you are walking towards the marketplace area where everybody is having a great time, like you turn your body to the northeast, and you feel faint and yet stronger than before, a connection to another shard. And you're standing there staring into the jungle, really, and out almost at the horizon line, like where the jungle meets the sky, and there's like a pull to move in that direction, and as you take a step forward, it cuts off. Instantly gone.
It's gone.
Instantly gone, like a guillotine. That's what popped into my head. Like it was there and it went and it's just gone.
Is that before I had the drinks?
We'll say as like immediately after you take the shots.
Mm-hmm. It was in the northeast, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. Say, oh, I shouldn't have done those two so fast.
And as that happens, like that instant kind of severing, I guess maybe I'm kind of picturing, if anybody watched his Dark Materials, when they sever the connection between the demons and their hosts. It's an instant, that they die in the book series and whatever. Like you become soulless in that moment, but just that instantaneous, just cutting off. You no longer feel it, and when that happens, you feel a hand on your shoulder, and Kudzi's like, I gotta catch up to you. Getting loosened up for the dance?
Yeah, you could say that.
All right. This is gonna be fun.
I'd be calling out for Ayla at this point, since I turned around and she wasn't there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, gotta go. Ayla's calling me. Gotta go buy something.
Oh, I'll come with you. Come on, let's go.
No, it's okay. You should totally stay here.
No, I'm coming with you. Let's go.
I'll buy you a drink that you can drink here.
No, I'm good.
No,
I can get my own drink. Let's go. Come on.
I don't know what.
She's gonna grab your arm and pull you.
Okay, this is happening.
I guess we're doing this.
You begin to hear the sounds of the festival music even more. Is there anything Eldon is doing as he's preparing?
Eldon is actually not at the dance contest.
Okay.
At least not yet. He's still on the beach doing something.
Would you care to describe the something?
Not yet. No.
Okay.
I'm sure
I was
it'll...
going to say a little knuckle bone throw. Sorry, I was going to say it. Sorry.
It's knuckle bone time, baby.
It's like...
alone time already.
Full moons, empty beach, dragon, fish.
Stop.
Just hear Together playing. Hear that song by Together.
Don't sexualize this dragonfish, please.
That's what all I hear.
I didn't sexualize anything. You all did that on your own.
It's at this point you can see that the suns have pretty much set, and now it's just that like pink and golden color that's hitting the water, and then the darkness that's coming over.
Yeah, he's gonna go from where the dock is to like the tree, just about where the tree line is.
Okay.
And he's going to dig a small hole in the sand,
Okay.
like this deep.
To get a shit in it.
Not that small. Not that small. The hole.
All of us have been to Saco.
It's like yay by yay.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
Right.
that is the appropriate size hole.
It's a lot deeper than any of us were doing. Sorry.
And then he'll, I don't know how long that would take him, but he'll go.
Okay.
Wait,
Oh,
did I miss what you put in the hole?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I didn't do anything in the hole yet.
No, you said okay. You said you dug a hole, and then you're like, okay, that's good, and you walked away. So I wasn't sure if like it was implied that only she would know what went in the hole.
It's just
or...
an empty hole.
Okay.
She doesn't know what's in the hole either.
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus, focusing on the hole.
so
Yes.
Right
I'm
in your
actu-
notes.
Eldon dug a hole.
I'll write that down.
Eldon dug a hole.
Except
Suspicious hole.
except it's just gonna say.
Just put suspicious
no,
hole.
it's just gonna say Eldon's hole.
Eldon's suspicious hole.
The Eldon sus hole.
That's what I wrote.
I neglected to mention that I need you to roll a D100.
Oh no.
When the moment that the
I can only use
connection
my other dice.
is severed,
Sorry, guys. So what do I use? D10.
and you feel the hand of Koudzi like grab onto your shoulder, and you begin to protest.
I got the percent dice is a 10. Is it a 10 and a 3? 13?
Yes.
Did
That is a
you-
very unlucky number.
Or lucky.
You just
Did
exploded
you
Koozie.
have you cast any spells today?
I did. It has to.
You feel the energy from the weave as Koudzi is kind of leading you away, just kind of almost like coming up through your feet and into your body, and then all culminating in the area in your chest, which does not glow, strangely, in this moment, but you gain back all your spell slots.
Oh,
Nice.
Damn.
Heck yeah.
I need that drink.
Joe sees the
Energy.
warlock.
Mm-hmm.
Koudzi leads you all over to where the dance is happening. The suns are setting, the darkness is coming over. Let's see, what...
Do we have specific rooms yet? Were
You,
we given rooms here?
They haven't, but there's kind of guest kind of quarters. When they have people who come, it's like a hotel type situation, an inn situation, but it's less formal even. You just kind of take a
Like bed and
spot.
breakfast.
Yeah, kind of just
But
take a
do
room.
but we have like assigned spots that we've.
You can grab a spot and make it yours.
Okay. Would Eldon know which one Iolite would be for the purposes of this?
Probably, yeah.
He's gonna leave something on her cot or bed or whatever it is.
Okay.
And
You
then-
trying to be sneaky? Or are you just doing it because you
I mean,
think-
I don't. If he's just going into like the area where, I don't think he has to be,
Okay.
unless one of us is in that building.
Yeah, no, they're all where the dancers are.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
see-
I'll fuck it. Just a roll. I'll sneak.
All right, all right.
Even if somebody sees me, I'm just like the Grinch, just slithering through.
I'll see if an NPC sees you and if it matters later.
7 plus 7, 14.
Oh, that's pretty good. I guess I will roll. Okay.
Santa Claus, where are you going with our Christmas tree?
Well, see, child. Half the lights on this tree don't light.
All right, so you all approach the area. Oh, that's what I was looking for. I'm like, what am I even in this for? It is the 19th. Most of the moons, as they begin to make their appearance in the sky, their chaos, the orange moon, is waxing almost half, we'll say. I don't know all of the terms, but getting there is the scientific term. The others, Phelan and Isvian, they are waning about 3/4 of the way, while Iara, which takes the longest to actually make their presence known in the sky, is waxing gibbous right now, so about like a kind of a sliver. And Naclear is the same. So there's a presence of all of the siblings in the sky tonight, and you see them starting to peek out. as Cozy brings you to where all the dancing is happening. And it is very informal at the moment. It's gotten loud and people are drinking and just everyone is having a good time. You see like little kids that are just getting down and like spinning and everything. And Cozy kind of yelling over the crowd is like, it's not really like a formal dance competition. You just kind of like go in and like, it just starts on its own. But I'm going to give you a run for your money. And then she like jumps in and she starts doing spins. Yeah, there you go. Doing robot moves in the middle. So I will leave it up to you. Is a dance competition happening.
I left my skirt on the beach, but I'm jumping into the dance floor.
Okay.
And I don't know where I threw my boots. It's one of those, I'll worry about that in the morning.
Somebody will find them.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else who's going to dance?
My tail
I need more
wraps
than
around
one.
your arm,
Yeah,
and
I
you get
will.
dragged in.
I'm going to get dragged in.
All right. Iolite.
Guy's not gonna leave
I'm
them
buzzed anyway.
behind anymore.
Okay.
Kethra walks up and sees all the people dancing and slowly starts backing up.
I'm like Homer into the bushes.
Yeah, over into
Like-
the bush.
Yeah, I'm buzzed.
Exactly.
I'm buzzed and just got my spell slots back. So
Yeah, there you go.
you can persuade me, I guess.
All right. Anybody else? So we got 3 so far. Eldon?
He's not there, so he'll join when he comes back.
Okay. So, all right. So this is really cool dance competition, dance-off stuff that I found from on Reddit from somebody. Thank you, I am Ben as their Reddit handle is. It actually is very simple, but you're going to have to write some things down to keep track. So you have the basic rules. Your stamina is going to be your dance hit points, quote unquote. It is 6 plus your constitution modifier times 3. So
Can I just do performance?
6.
6
my code.
plus your con. So writing things down. I'm recommending you write things
Gonna
down.
lose now.
Oops. So what's 6 plus your con?
7.
Times 3 is 21. So you've got 21 hit points, stamina points. And then your ego is going to be your defensive modifier. So the way that this works is you get an attack and or like an action and a bonus action each round. And you can just do a regular action. You can use strength, dexterity, or charisma for what you want to roll. So just describe your dance move, and it doesn't have to be actual terms because I don't know shit about anything. But you describe your dance move, and I would say collectively the group should decide whether it's strength, dex, or charisma. Because, like, okay, the way I'm picturing it is Michael Jackson. Picture Michael Jackson. So Michael Jackson does the moonwalk. That's a dexterity check. He slips his shoes into the special thing he would do in the ground and then, like, leans forward and does that lean that looks so impossible. He's keeping his body straight as a board, and then he goes back up and leans back. That's strength. And then he goes and, like, slides into that thing where he put his leg out and then took his hat and put it down. That's a charisma. So does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay, so you get to choose. If you get a natural 20, it's an automatic 2 times your damage. So you're like fighting. It's a dance fight against the other dancers. Okay? And a nat 20 is an automatic hit with double damage. And you get confidence points. And I'll describe what those are. And a natural 1 is you get an automatic fail and you get the look like a fool condition. So I have everything all laid out in terms of what it is. So you're going to do dance moves to get confidence points, which you can then use to do special moves. And then there's conditions that impact your stuff, like looking like a fool. Your opponents gain advantage on their next dance move against you. And then self-doubt, your ego is reduced by 2. So when someone does, the way it works is you do an action against somebody or do an action. They then use their ego to counter it. It's kind of like if you picture those dance competitions where everyone's like, oh, people stand up and whatever. And then when you get confidence points, you can do it special actions, and then there are bonus actions where you can add flair or whatever. So there's only 3 actions, 4 bonus actions, but yeah. So we'll just do it and as we go through. So Kuudzi's gonna get up. You can do counter moves. We'll get into it. So Kuudzi's gonna get up there. So there's the 4 of you there. And she is going to do a dance move using her strength. Like she's gonna like get down on the ground and then like do a flip. So she's holding her body up like a dance. What are those called? Holds. That is a 3. So that does not work. She gets a 5 total. And
Oh, look, an idiot.
so she does her dance move. Somebody can do. She's actually going to target. She's going to target Ayla. So Ayla, you're going to roll a counter move. So that's going to be your ego, which is your charisma saving throw. So make a charisma saving throw with disadvantage, because everything you do is with disadvantage, but you think you have advantage.
8.
Okay. You beat her 3, or 5, technically. So because of that, so your counter move D20 against the attacking dance move plus your ego modifier, which is your charisma save. So you got an 8. So she didn't win. So she gets, you actually get a confidence point because you won.
This is a whole game.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit.
So you got a confidence point. You can keep track of it however you want. All right. So she kind of like sits up, and you're just like, and you now
Just
get
like
to do. Yeah. So now you get to do your move, and you can target anybody who's here.
Well, she's targeted me, so I'm going to target her.
Okay.
And I'm going to do whatever involves my charisma.
Okay. So, you can describe your dance move.
I don't know. You only used the Michael Jackson tipping his hat as a charisma thing. So
No,
like,
well, what I mean is like it's not a move per se, as like it's like flair added to your. It's a move, but it doesn't involve needing to do anything strength based or like like doing this or whatever that people do.
I'm gonna do a spin that looks way more complicated than it actually is.
Okay. All right. So.
The charisma, I feel like you're like, are you not entertained?
And then and then land it and be like.
All right. So you get to roll a d20 to hit, and then you're gonna add your charisma modifier, but it is at disadvantage.
Yeah. 6.
Okay.
Not doing good here. Not doing good.
All right, so she is going to use her, well, now she's got to do a charisma saving throw against your 6. All right, so she got a 16, so you do this, like, very crazy spin that looks a lot more impressive, I guess, than it actually is, and she comes over and she's like, she gets right in your face and, like, gets her nose right in your nose and then backs up. And you get the, let's see, she gets a confidence point.
You just got served.
I think I did. Feels
All
weird.
right.
You're not used
Do
to
you not
losing
get
dance.
advantage on that charisma thing that you did?
I get advantage on nothing right now.
Oh, because you break even? Because you would like a disadvantage and an advantage?
I don't
Oh,
think
yeah,
I
it would be a break even for that one.
Oh, I don't remember what those rules were.
Okay.
For being
Next
buzzed or drunk?
All right, next.
They were not good, either of them.
All right, next it would be either Kai or Iolite. Whoever wants to go next.
Want to do rollies?
Mm-hmm. 13.
8.
All right, Iolite, you get to go next.
I'm up. Okay.
And
I'm
you
gonna
get
go
to
for Kai.
target. You're gonna target Kai.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to like throw him off by like trying to do something that he's never seen. So I like take my hair down and I start doing like hairography, where I'm like just kind of like swinging my hair. Yeah.
Okay.
That would be charisma. I think it would be charisma.
Yeah. That would definitely be charisma.
Was that the L'Oreal commercials where it was like,
Yes.
you make me feel like a natural.
You should whip and then nay.
All right, so now you're gonna roll your d20 plus your charisma modifier.
And do I get advantage because I'm buzzed?
You do.
'Cause that's charisma.
Yeah. I think it's because you're tipsy, actually, that you get advantage, isn't it?
Or tipsy.
Yes, advantage on charisma because of tipsy.
Okay.
And you get advantage on strength
Yes.
because of buzzed. But
Oh, I'm like
disadvantage on
both?
that.
You can be both conditions?
It's both, yeah.
Gotcha.
They stack.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Plus my charisma?
Yeah.
Oh, that's 19 now.
It's okay, though. It's still pretty good. I'll say there's an immediate, like, you've seen some shit.
I have glittery hair, by the way.
Oh, yeah, like the
it's
Prince
pretty-
of Divenia, like, you've seen all kinds of very stick-up-the-ass dances, but, like, when suddenly this glitter hair comes swinging around, and then, like, it doesn't even have to be good to be good. So you roll against it. We'll see what happens. You do have to beat a 19. Actually, nat 20 is an automatic hit for 2 times the damage. Never mind.
Whoa.
That was a nat 20.
Yeah.
So automatic hit for 2 times the damage. So you then, what is the damage?
Plus 2 confidence points.
So what's the... I don't get, how do you do damage?
How do you do damage?
Damn you, Ben.
No, it does say dance moves 1d6 plus relevant ability modifier worth of damage. So your
charisma.
charisma.
So 1d6, well, it's
2d6
2d6, right?
plus whatever. You didn't do
2d6.
damage.
But what if my charisma is -1?
2d6 minus 1.
Math's getting too complicated here.
I got 2 6s, so...
Oh, wow.
Nice.
11. I mean, that really did a number on your ego.
I mean, he got humbled by the girl he was, like, giving dance lessons to, I guess.
Like, negate
I
any
forgot to do it,
I was
so
gonna say, I'm like, I don't remember damaging
We're learning
each
as
other.
we go. It's
Do I
okay.
get
You could
confidence
use it.
points?
You get
Yeah.
2 of them.
Okay.
2 confidence points.
Kai could have used the humbling. Could use it.
All right, it's Kai's turn. What's Kai gonna do?
All right, Kai's gonna send it back to Iolite. He's gonna do a little
Vogue.
that like spin walk towards, and in reverse, he's gonna do the sparkles that he did for her when he was first teaching her
Oh.
to
He
kind
doesn't
of
get me.
to kind of throw her off.
All right, that's I would say that's charisma too. We got a lot of charisma.
So charisma modifier, so that's 14.
All right, so a 14, and now you roll your ego. So that's a charisma saving throw.
Do I get advantage on those, too?
You do,
Okay.
yes. A little glitter in the face.
-1, so 13.
13. All right, Kai, you did it. So you get, it is a 1d6 plus your charisma worth of damage to the stamina.
4.
Four.
This is like a whole ass
And-
system, like combat system for dancing.
Yeah,
I
it's
know, love
awesome. And you get a confidence point.
Oh, so if I have a confidence point,
For the next round, you get
For
to
the
use it
next
for your action or
So do you
bonus
start
action.
with 0 confidence?
Or actually for flair, you can do it after the successful dance move. You can add the confidence point. Yeah, you start with 0.
what is it? So one confidence point, you
dance moves or turning heads, the target you just hit with your dance is forced to use the same ability modifier that you just used against them. Secondly, they must target you on their next turn. Yeah.
So you kind of like goad her.
Yeah, let's keep it.
All
let's
right.
keep
So
it
your
going.
next move has to be charisma based, and you have to target Kai next time.
Oh, okay.
All right. We're gonna say at the end of the next one, Eldon can join if you'd like. All right. So,
Eldon's never danced either, so.
Cozy is going to turn and look and see like how intense that move was, and she's gonna come over and she's gonna do a backflip and like land right in front of you. So she's gonna attempt to do a dexterity. So that's a d20 plus her dex. That's a 17.
Oh. Is there anything I can do with my confidence points?
So you, the bonus actions are for when you,
Oh, during my turn.
like during your turn, yeah.
Okay. There's no sabotage.
No,
Okay.
it doesn't look like it.
So that was, sorry,
that
dex.
was 17 dex.
So I need a
So
dex
you
save.
are you're going to still use your ego. Like your ego is
Oh.
kind of getting hit by this, so you are going to do a charisma saving throw with advantage.
Okay. Oh, they're both 6s. So 5.
Okay, so she like lands right in front of you, and you're like, oh man. And she does 6 points of ego damage against you, stamina
That
damage
really
against
hurt
you.
my ego.
And she gets a confidence point. But you, I think, have 3 already. Or is it 3 or
I
2?
have 2.
Oh, okay, you got 2. All right. So now it is your turn.
Okay.
So with
Confidence
2, you can dance like your dad if you're not really sure, you're feeling unsure of how to proceed. That's only 1 confidence point. You get a guaranteed success with that, and you hit 1d4 damage. You can break dance with your 2 confidence points, and then she would have to make a con save, and on a success, you automatically hit and deal damage 2d6 plus your con modifier. On a fail, you take 1d6 damage, and you have to pick yourself up out of the dirt. Or teamwork makes the dream work. You can kind of wink at another member of the team and hold your move until their turn. And then if they choose to go with you, you get to do like a double team type deal.
I've had the time.
For bonus actions, you can do flair, which is after you successfully hit, you can like add a little bit of flair, and that's what actually Kai has just done. So you've got this. So people love you, and you get 1d4 towards your ego for a little bit, or trash talk people. You can make a rude remark about them, and you pick a target and roll.
Dance like you have 2 left feet.
Or water break, but that takes 3 confidence points to do. You like kind of pause everything, but you do have to attack Kai because he goaded you
With charisma.
with charisma.
So I'm attacking Kai right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she lands in front of you, but you turn back to Kai.
My head in her face. Nope. I'm not taking the bait. I think I'm gonna play a little safe. I'm gonna dance like my dad.
Okay.
My dad's pretty old, so.
All right. All right. So you do get an automatic success with that. Like you just like do this kind of shifting your hips back and forth in front of Kai, and you do 1d4 damage.
Sweet.
So you don't get the added bonus, but it's a guaranteed hit.
It's 1
Have
point.
you ever seen the video or the gif of the really, really hunchback
D6.
old guy with
Yeah.
the 2 sticks?
D4. 1d4.
And when the
Like,
beat
it's a
drops,
D4.
when the
Oh,
beat
D4.
drops, he just
Yeah.
Sorry,
You
sorry,
can try again.
Why has neither one of you tried breakdance yet?
Don't have the confidence.
2.
You need to
Oh,
work on that.
2 points against your ego there, or stamina, technically. All right. Kai. Right, or Ayla, did I skip you? All right, Ayla. It's your turn.
I'm attacking lizard lady, and I'm going to do some Shakira hips.
Okay.
And I'm going to use thaumaturgy to dim all the lights in the area except for 2 ones near me, and I'm going to amplify them with blue light.
All right. I would say the control over your hips moving like that would either be, I don't know, dex or strength?
I was hoping the performance was charisma because those both suck.
It sounds more like a dex. It sounds more dexy than anything.
Okay. So dexterity.
Can you imagine?
Oh, yeah.
Although Shakira probably did have very strong hips.
What am I rolling?
If she like bumped you.
You're rolling d20 plus your dex modifier.
Those hips.
But at disadvantage because
Those hips
you're
don't lie, but they
very
break
good.
people.
Yes.
One was a natural
I'm
20,
thoroughly
the other
intimidated.
is a 5.
Okay, so you got a 5, but she has to defend basically with her ego.
She will pass.
That is an 11. So
Almost
do
anything was going to beat a 5. My very impressive performance that I was banking on charisma to pull me through.
Well, you gotta describe a charisma style.
That was a charismatic fucking thing.
all right, you know what? I'll give it to you. I'll say that you
No,
could,
no.
you
It's
could
already
have
been done. Nope,
chosen
it's already been done.
charisma or dex.
Nope, it's already been done. We're rolling with it as is.
I'm the DM. You can choose a
And
charisma
I've
or a dex.
chosen to go with what
Okay.
has already been determined.
All right. So your dance move, you take. This was your attack against her, so you just didn't make it. And I think she gets a charisma, confidence point. All right. So next is Kai, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Gonna continue on as he was spinning towards Iolite. Now he's gonna do that. Looks like he's gonna walk directly into her and do the spin around her.
You hear, oh damn!
Oh shoot!
That's 19.
All right.
Oh no, 18. I can't.
Was
add.
that charisma?
Yeah, that would be charisma.
You doing 19?
18.
18? I have this inspiration. Can I use that for this?
Oh yeah, for sure. Charisma saving throw with
okay.
advantage.
Do I have to roll this now or after?
I think it's after you find out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I had nat 20.
And that 20. Oh damn. You just kind of like roll your eyes as he spins around.
Student has become the teacher.
So you actually, you are going to gain a confidence point. Sorry.
This is gonna be really cool to watch play out from the bush.
Wow, look at them go. Good for them.
Kevin's in the bush going, go Iolite. Apparently they find me either.
I will leave it up to you if Eldon wants to join the dance
I
off.
was gonna say, is Kethra sitting like?
She's hiding in a bush.
hiding
She
in
just
the
like homered into a bush when she realized how many people were there. She's like, yeah, no.
He's more looking for where Kethra is. He was gonna sit with Kethra,
Okay.
but
Comes out of the bush.
You see Nyx walk out of the bush and look at you like, she's in the bush. Let's go.
yeah,
And hide in the bush with me?
yeah, sure.
Yeah, come hide in the bush with me. Bush dwellers.
Are we bush dancing?
Bush dancing.
All right. Top of the round. We're back
We'll
to
leave it to the professionals.
Kudzi. She's gonna walk up to Iolite and she's just gonna start. She's like, I've seen better moves on a cow. Moo.
To Ayla or Iolite?
Sorry, Ayla. Did I say Iolite? I meant Ayla. And she is going to.
I don't like that.
Uncalled for and rude.
She's gonna, in addition, because that's a bonus action. She's going to do one of those like poppin' moves where her head moves to the side and then to the other side.
Nice.
I thought she was gonna shake her hips back. That's how we do it.
And that is a dex move, I would say. It's nothing. body control. That's a 17 that you have to beat with your ego. Charisma saving throw.
So that's a straight roll then.
Yes.
20. Dirty 20.
No, 20. All right. So she does that, and how do you react?
This is not. I don't dance back, right?
I mean,
Not
you
yet.
can.
I mean,
As part of your... You won't be attacking her necessarily, but...
Just a hand. Give her the hand.
Talk to the hand.
Okay.
I was gonna do the shake it
It's been a long time since I watched. What was it? Step Up or Step It Up?
Save the
whatever it
Last
is.
Dance. You just got served.
Yeah, you got served. That's
When
it.
they shimmy up and then dust off their
Exactly.
dust off their opponent's
Those
shoes,
super outdated now dance moves.
and then slide backwards. Yeah, you can't really break dance on the sand.
Yeah,
Well,
she's
it
gonna
doesn't-
get rid of her. She's gonna trash talk you, which is a bonus action, and she is rolling,
Strong, thank you.
I guess, intimidation. That's a 14. You now need to make a wisdom saving throw based off of. So she used charisma. So you get to make a wisdom saving throw. And if you fail, you take 1d4 damage and take the self-doubt condition.
Oh, she's fucking.
But if you succeed,
Nope.
all right.
Fail.
I have disadvantage in almost everything.
I was gonna say this isn't your type of dance, anyways.
Everything is my type of dance.
Apparently not. Today.
1 point of self-doubt.
Yes, so your ego is reduced by 2, so you have a -2 on your charisma saving throws.
What the hell's my ego to begin with?
Your charisma saving throw.
Oh.
So you have a -2 on that, and but you can use a confidence point to just get rid of that condition if you want.
How many confidence points do I have?
I don't know.
That's why she said take notes.
I did.
Maybe you don't have any. I don't know, but you
don't
can
think
use
you
it.
start
Start with
you
0,
won. I don't
so
think
you
you
don't-
won.
Yeah, I don't
round
think you've
yet.
gotten
Oh,
anything.
okay.
Yeah, you only get them when you
I
win.
was gonna say, yeah, I start off with 7 stamina points.
Yeah.
21 stamina points.
Yeah,
but-
yeah. I mean, Isla's gotten pretty drunk up to this point, so it makes sense that you think you're doing better than you really are.
I know I'm doing better than I really am.
All right, next would be Iolite.
If I want to do something that's under bonus actions, is it like I do an action and that, or do I just do?
Yeah, you get an action and a bonus action.
So I could do a move and then I could do something else.
Yep.
Okay. Coming for Cozy. I want to do something strength, but I'm trying to think of something.
You can do like a handstand
Okay.
or something like that.
Yeah.
Pick her up.
Pick her up and spin her.
Yeah, I'll do like a handstand and then do like a push up while I'm in a handstand.
Oh,
And
damn.
then, like,
All right.
flip up onto my feet.
Okay.
Dang.
All right. So that is strength based.
Yeah.
D20 plus your strength.
You got an advantage on that too, right?
There you
You
go.
hear two little woo-woos in the bush.
Yeah.
On that one. Go Iolite.
Oh, he's good. He's
From the bush. Go Iolite.
19.
Well, we're both.
Okay. Yep.
just
That beats
shimmy.
a 14
shimmering.
for her ego. So you get to do 1d6 of damage
Okay.
plus the strength.
Yeah, ego's a
1d6
charisma
plus strength.
saving
Oh,
throw.
2.
Oh, I've been rolling my egos wrong. I didn't realize it was a saving throw. I was just adding my charisma.
Oh, okay.
Not a saving throw.
I also want a trash talker.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh shit.
What do you say to her?
Um,
Just make a rude remark about her.
intimidation, persuasion,
Or her-
deception.
Yeah. So based off of whatever you say,
like
it will
your
be
mama
intimidation, persuasion, or deception.
No, you can do your mama joke.
Yeah, you can do your mama joke.
Yeah.
They're all charisma based things. I think I'm going to say, oh, look, a dragon. And then she looks over her shoulder. I'm going to slide down between her legs. And then pop up on the other side and be like...
Okay. So you get to make a roll. So it's going to be charisma, right? So with advantage, D20 plus your charisma. And she is going to have to beat that, whatever you get.
D20. I'm going to use my bardic.
Okay.
Charisma's -1. 20. Dirty 20.
20. All right. Yeah, she got a 14. So you pop up in front of her and she's like taken aback.
Yeah.
And then she like laughs a little bit. You get to roll 1d4 damage, and she gets the self-doubt condition. She's like, oh, man.
How does it feel? I live with that condition every day. 3.
It hurts. I
Damage.
don't like it.
Yeah. Welcome to my world, Toots.
I love the idea of Iolite calling her Toots.
Toots.
All right, Kai.
Kai is going to go back up to Ayla with her back turned and do the arm to do the double spin around.
Which you've been
save.
training for together,
Yes.
so it's very smooth.
We're not done yet. That's a 18 again.
Is that
Charisma.
saving?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because Izzi always charisma saving throws.
Yeah, your ego is always charisma saving throw, yeah.
17.
17. All right, you get to roll 1d6 plus your charisma.
What a roll.
4 again.
4. And you get a confidence point.
I get a confidence point.
Yeah, because you won your dance move.
Awesome.
You can only have up to 3, though, so if you've got 3.
Yeah, I don't think I have any. I'm going to save it.
Okay. All right. Kodzi is going to, seeing you taken away by Kai, is actually going to shift over to Kai and do like a shimmy in between the two of you. So that's really going to just be charisma. There's nothing special about that move. And she only has the 1 confidence. Oh, wait, she's got self-doubt. So her ego is reduced by 2. She's going to keep this for now. That is a 14.
Oh, excuse me.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
That was pretty bad.
Like take a deep breath.
Just trash.
That's
16.
double as better.
16. All right. Yep. So you counter it, and you get a confidence point if.
I've been forgetting that I even have this. I constantly always forget.
If you don't already have 3, you get a confidence point there.
Right.
All right.
Take it.
So she shimmies and turns around, but you're like, mm-mm. All right, Ayla.
I'm gonna use the only confidence point I have.
Okay.
For you got this.
All right.
Because
You
I
have
got
this in the bag. You are you. People love you.
So I do 1d4 to my ego,
Yes. That.
which is a 2.
Okay.
So
you
that-
get that back.
Cancels that out. Is that permanently or just like this round?
You get that until you take damage towards your stamina,
And,
or the end of your next turn.
I am going to moonwalk,
Okay.
like right in front of her, into a full split.
Oh, all right. So
In the sand?
We're in like a place.
Oh, I thought we were outside.
you're outside, but you know it.
I thought it was a dance off, so we're on a dance floor.
Oh,
I
was
mean,
just thinking,
it's yes and
Say,
no.
Ooh, slamming down to
Um,
a split in a bikini top in a sand.
There you go.
That's what I was thinking.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, ooh, girl, that's gonna hurt tomorrow.
Either way.
Dexterity check. Yeah.
She's a
Everyone
professional,
is
okay?
like, oh.
That's a commitment to your craft.
Make a
Very.
constitution check for that.
I mean,
sand
I'm
version.
still gonna
Here you go.
fail.
You'll be making
Either
progress.
way.
Yeah.
Wow, a 1 and a 2.
Oh, that's a natural 1. So you get the look like a fool condition.
Oh, man.
You're right. So I'm just like, I moonwalk, I split, and go.
And you get a clam full of sand.
Full of sand. And
Eyes go wide.
you're
God.
stuck
Is that
there.
like
Episode 30,
Pearls,
episode
yeah,
31, Clam in the sand.
Clam in the sand, making pearls, baby.
Everybody
bush
goes
laughing
like
at
there's
you.
a collective
Yeah, yeah.
like
We're-
gasp from
we're falling
everybody
over
in
each
the
other.
crowd.
We're in the bush.
If I knew we were doing this in the sand, I wouldn't have gone with moonwalking since you can't even
It's
moonwalk
fine.
on the sand.
It's
But-
You're
amorphous.
hammered, you're trying. It's
This
okay.
is all fake and not real. You can moonwalk in the sand.
Apparently not.
Apparently not. You think
No,
you
it
did,
wasn't
you're
the
like,
moonwalk. The moonwalk was fine.
The split that fucked
It was the
me.
final.
stick
the
the
split
landing on
decided.
The move.
So whoever wants to gets advantage on Ayla in the next dance move because she's down on the ground going.
Suffering
Um,
from the
Do it,
remnants
Iolite.
of the clam sand.
Never. Iolite would never.
It is Iolite's turn.
Okay.
Iolite is drunk too. Just,
She is.
just
She
throwing
is
that
drunk.
out.
She is
I'm gonna look
drunk.
at Ayla and
You're-
she's gonna
You're
She is.
buzzed,
blow her
right?
kiss.
You're like a thing below me, right?
Buzzed, buzzed. Yeah,
buzzed,
she's buzzed.
drunk.
Yeah. Then there's blackout that comes next. So you
This
wanna be careful about
disadvantage.
that.
Actually, you know what? You
Nobody
give me too many ones.
All right, what's Iolite
Just throw
doing?
both d20s away and start fresh.
Yeah,
She's
that's a good
gonna
idea.
first she's
I
gonna look
know.
at Ayla and she's gonna be like,
I have to leave him in
give
the
her like a thumbs up and then like blow her kiss and like wink at her.
And I'm just like,
There's no like mechanical purpose to any of that. Just to cheer her up.
Might be considered a short
And then
rest.
she's going after Cozy again
Okay.
because she's got
It's up to his.
she's got
If
yeah
necessary.
she's got something to prove.
Okay.
And she's going to I'm so bad at thinking of like things that would work with with like the skill I want it to be.
I mean, really, any kind of breakdance style move is like strength for the most part. I mean, you're holding your body weight up. And
And that's the thing. My strength sucks. My charisma's good. So I'm like, what does charismatic dancing look like?
Go into the crowd and be like,
oh yeah,
there
that's
is-
good.
I thought moonwalking into a split would be would do
No,
it.
she's gonna grab one of the chairs and she's gonna like sit in the chair and now she's gonna do hairography and chairography where
Okay.
she's like. That's charisma.
"Are you Britney
Okay.
Spears?"
I was gonna say,
No,
is it
I was-
Britney
we were gonna
Spears
say
like
this is crazy.
I was thinking
Oops,
you
I
laughed
Did It Again
crazy.
video?
Yeah.
It's like
That's
the
what I'm saying, like,
crazy,
Chair around.
the
Yeah.
crazy music videos.
I was gonna say charisma
Yeah,
or dex, 'cause
crazy,
you do
that
have
was
to be
it,
pretty
yeah.
dexterous to do that.
I would say I was doing it charismatically.
Okay, so more
I was
of the,
aiming
like,
for
more of the
charismatically.
hair again.
I'm like it's like about the way I'm looking at her.
Okay, okay.
So I'm like,
All right, go ahead. Let's roll off.
okay.
She has self-doubt still, so that is
No,
her
she's
ego
really
is
gonna have
reduced
it.
by 2. So
17.
13. So she's like, "Ah." And you get to roll 1d6 plus whatever your.
Like, act this up, like LARP this. I'm so glad we don't.
I can't.
1d6
split.
plus what?
Whatever your
I mean, I can hide in the bush, I
charisma.
guess.
Charisma.
but
Yeah.
I can do
Oh.
a split. I'm just not doing one in the sand for you. I'm not doing.
It's 0. Because I rolled a 1, but I have a -1.
We'll say it's at least a 1.
Okay.
So
Pity-
you're at least
pity
going to do
point.
1 point. Okay. All right, Kai.
Kai is going to. Oh, you know what?
Isla's on the ground looking hurt.
Yes,
Ready
well,
to be taken.
I-
Get her while she's down.
Iolite started something. While Iolite is in the chair, Kai.
Dude, are you gonna kick her like in the chair?
Then start punching her in the face.
He is going to run up towards her, and just before he gets her, he's going to put the foot in between her legs on the chair and do a backflip, utilizing his 2 confidence points
Magic Miker?
For
breakdance. So
Oh,
I have
nice.
to make a Constitution saving throw of a DC 10 in order. And then on a success, she'll take 2d6 con to her.
all right, you got to
the
beat a
DC on
10
the chair,
DC
though?
on a con save.
Is the
That's
chair
a
gonna
little
let me
Magic
get-
Mike action going
That
on.
is a
Like,
15.
A 15.
not
So
Check you
Kai
out.
does a forward flip over. Lands on the other side, you automatically hit and deal 2d6 plus your con modifier.
So that is 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 points
It's not
against
looking good for me here.
Iolite. Code.
How many points of damage did I take for the split snafu?
Snatch for was what I thought you were going to
That's
say.
what I thought you were going to say, too.
I think
thought-
you just
I thought
got
you were going to say a
the
snatch
the
full sand.
You got the
self
condition.
the self doubt.
self-doubt.
You didn't take damage.
I
Yeah,
thought he was
it
going to
looked
say a
like a
snatch
full,
full
'cause it was your
sand.
own
That's
move.
what I was ready to say. I was like, yeah.
Kodzi, seeing you do a flip like that, she's going to try to emulate, and she's going to go. She is going to just do a straight strength, but try to do a flip on the other side. Like you went forward, she's going to try to go back, like putting her foot on and do that. So we'll see. Against Iolite.
Oh.
That is an 11.
Boys, girls, stop fighting over me.
God, this is so much attention. I hate all this attention, guys. Stop. Oh, charisma save. 15.
That you get it. So she is gonna get. I'm gonna add that she has a self-doubt on here, again. Oh, she still has self-doubt. So I'm gonna take away her charisma point because that was 2 for her. Ayla, you are down on the ground in your split position. How can you recover? And who are you
get
going
up
against?
As gracefully, you know who I'm going against. I get up as gracefully as I can. Literally shake it off.
Shake it out.
Take this
Shake it out.
hand out of here.
You're gonna
Scooter.
shake it like a salt shaker.
I am then going to do a short sprint and do a forward flip, catch myself into a handstand, and then do an air split.
Okay, that's gonna be Dex, I would say.
Sure.
All right.
Fuck you.
No, that doesn't sound good.
What, a dex modifier?
Yeah.
So that is 6.
All right.
Get the first
That's
flip,
against
but you land on your face in
Kodzi.
the
So that's
second.
that's a Dex. That's a 14. So as you do all of that, I don't know, a bunch of sand falls out.
I want to put you in jail, but you didn't roll a 1.
And she's going to gain a confidence point here as you land, but she's just like, you got a little sand in some dark places. All right. Iolite.
Mm-hmm. If I look at Kodzi, can I make any kind of like assessment as far as how I think she's looking? Does she look like I'm wearing her down?
She looks like she could go for a little bit longer, but she's not very good at like charisma based stuff.
Okay.
You've
All
seen her mostly relying on her dexterity and strength.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to put my hands on the sides of the chair and do like a press handstand where I like move my legs up
Oh
my
yeah,
head. If that's strength.
Yes.
You heard Kethra. Kethra, you heard Eldon gasp like that.
Heard Eldon gasp. I'm gonna cast guidance on Nyx and send Nyx out to Iolite and kind of try to rub up against her when she comes down and give her guidance.
Okay.
Ooh, what is that going to give me?
Add a D4
Yep.
It's not like I have that
to
spell or
whatever
anything.
ability check you choose.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you get to add a D4.
To
Nyx
this.
comes running across, rubs up against real quick.
And runs back in the bush.
All right, so the higher one's 11.
Everybody is like, oh, okay.
My strength
It's like,
modifier is
get the fuck
1,
outta
so
here.
12. 13.
13 against. Oh, I didn't roll. Right? I did not.
Right.
Against a 12.
Yeah.
So,
The reason I'm even doing well is because I'm like buzzed.
yes.
Because I have advantage
Yes,
on so many
yep.
things.
Yeah, so you do that, and Kudzi's like, whoa. And she stops for a second. So you get to do the damage. 1d6 plus your strength.
3.
Okay. And you get a confidence point.
Oh, yes.
All right, Kai, and then this is going to be the last round.
Kai is going to, with Iolite, double team on Kutsi to try and take her out
Okay.
and end it. So he's just going to get like on the other side of her. So it's like I and Iolite and Kai just kind of ganging up on her.
Dance flanking.
Yeah, that's only an 8.
All right. And that was that charisma?
Can I help?
Sure.
Can I help in some way? Wait, I can guide you. I have guidance.
I think I said Nick's back out of the bush
I
if
can
you
guide
want.
you. Yeah, I'm gonna guide you. Since I'm right there.
It's okay.
No? Okay.
Just a one more.
You better on that.
Hey, 9's better than 8.
It's alright.
Yeah, so Kodzi just kind of like looks at you and laughs. She rolled a 16 on her ego check. Actually, -2, so 14, but still. And she just kind of like looks at you and goes to make another move. Almost like she pulls back, not like a punch, but like to do something. And then you hear somebody who's yelling out in the crowd, going, "Melchior! Melchior!" And the music kind of like slows down as everybody stops and looks, and you see it doesn't stop entirely, so there's still music going on, but everybody kind of stops and looks as one of the villagers comes running over and runs up to Melchior, who's been hanging out on the side there, and he says, "Melchior, Yuritsa's gone into the Tide Hollow Caves. I couldn't stop her." And Melchior stops, and with the music still going, you see like people are starting to, another couple of folks are coming in, and Kodzi, hearing what is being said, she just kind of, you see this look of concern that crosses her face, and she's like, wait, hold on. And she heads out of the little stage circle area in between where everybody's been around, and goes over to Melchior, and he goes, "Oh no. Yuritsa's gone into the Tide Hollows." And Kodzi goes, "Shit. All right, let's go." And she begins heading off, and Melchior looks over at all of you. Not the two of you in the bush, but unless it's like you come out of the bush.
One of these. Yeah, fucking run off. Run away.
What are the Tide Hollows?
Melchior looks at you as you come off of the stage area. Well, not stage, but out of the circle, the dance circle.
Oh, wait, it's not sand anymore?
It is the sand circle. And
it's only sand when I do it?
Still have the sand clam, bro. Sorry.
There is
finding sand for weeks.
There is a stage, but there's just sand on top of it.
And he says, "The Tide Hollow Caves. It is. Let's just put it this way. We don't go in there." And that's where we will pick up 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Wait, is the dance battle done?
It is.
Who won?
Me.
Who won?
I technically took 0 damage.
Oh, really?
I still have all my stamina points.
Well, I mean,
I just
I guess
fucked
you
up
win.
a lot.
Yeah, I think,
it's just you think
honestly,
you won.
did you take any? Oh yeah, no. Honestly, that's what obviously Kai kind of exited, and you see people come over and they're like, "Good job," and I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Because the next thing I was gonna do was that dance that Jamiroquai does in that fucking music video where the floor's moving.
Virtual insanity.
Yeah. I'm like, that's charisma, right?